the land of Volusia where legends unfold. A group of misfits, their fate yet untold. On a path unexpected, through trials they roam. Together they find what makes a hero's home. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Dungeons and dragons, they venture so bold. With every new challenge, their stories unfold. From town to town and forest deep and wide, accidental heroes with friends by their side. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Through Tuesday night they gather round the table, rolling dice, weaving tales, as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and lore, accidental heroes forevermore. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Every Tuesday night, they gather around the table, rolling dice, weaving tales, as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and more, accidental heroes forevermore. Oh.
Welcome back to Low Initiative. It is Tuesday night again. Got it right this time. It wasn't Thursday. But we are on session 22, and Friedak is going to do our recap again.
So our party was on our way to Oakenspire, and we were stopping here on our way to Myathun. And we were stopped and attacked by some constructs of some kind.
Yes.
And when we did get attacked, Mako took a knockout dart to the neck and passed out. And we fought off them, and the leader had. We were investigating. By the way, they all had the Keys to the Future logo, and the leader had a blinky light inside. And we took it with us, took the body with us until we could get to a campsite where we finally managed to remove the blinky light from the body, or from the body of the construct. Then we continued on to Oakenspire. Mako had not woken up yet, so we took her to a temple to get her revived. We were investigating the town, walking around, doing some stuff. We talked two drunk dwarves into making us a canvas covering for our cart. And I think some people got some other stuff, but I can't remember for sure. Oh, we fixed our tire, or our wheel, because on our way the wheel broke. And so we had to fix the wheel. And we actually, I think we bought 2 extra wheels just in case. And then the covering for the cart. And Friedak went to a artificer shop, I think, a blacksmith shop, because this town doesn't have an artificer. He went to a blacksmith shop and found out that the blinky light is probably a tracking device, and so he went by water and destroyed it and drowned it. And we were about to leave the town when we heard some ruckus, and there was somebody being arrested for attacking someone, but they didn't remember that they did it. And so we put on our Sherlock Holmes hats, and we decided to investigate, which led us to the forge, which is down because they need royal blood in order to turn it back on. And we followed some footsteps that were like shape-changing footsteps. Like they turned from an elven woman into like a dwarven footsteps, and I think that's where we left off.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
You heard a scream at the end, and...
Could we tell which direction the scream came from?
Make a perception check.
Where's Thomas at this point? Is he here or is he somewhere else
I don't
entirely?
think he would have met up with us yet.
Hold on,
No.
let's find out. Thomas, I need you to make a
perception.
perception.
Is Thomas screaming? Oh, I forgot.
Okay. And make a dexterity saving throw for me.
My passive perception is way better than that. What is with these rolls?
Oh!
Lightlight has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, so a 12. Okay. So, you guys do hear a scream coming from near the front gate. Go ahead and put this up here.
Near the front gate. Okay.
Yes.
So I guess we will go in the direction of the front gate to investigate.
Okay.
Investigate
Thomas,
the front gate.
you are near the front gate. You are inside.
That was a loud scream.
Yes. All right. And Thomas, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
So,
Oh.
what screen?
I do what now?
Oh, it is a loud scream.
4 points of piercing damage.
I'd rather not.
You are also not on the map yet.
I don't know how to do that.
Journal.
Click your name and drag it.
Yep. Wherever you are. Oh, there you are.
Character.
So,
Aha!
all
Nope.
right.
Nope.
Click on the name and then drag.
Yep.
Don't click on the picture.
So, did anybody give any indication of why they were leaving? Or did I just watch y'all walk off?
Oh, look, there's a whole lot of Thomases for
Oh.
some reason.
Did you already fall asleep?
No, he rolled a 1 on his perception.
Oh, there was a scream at the front gate. We're following it. We're going towards the scream to see what's going on.
Someone needs our
Why?
help.
Okay, so with the 19 and a
Just stay.
24, you would be able to track the sound of the scream. And with a 24, you'd be able to recognize the voice that caused the scream.
Do I want to know?
So, running up towards the entrance of the gate where the scream is coming from, you see a now bleeding Thomas Malroy at the entrance of the gate with someone standing with a bloody knife in their hand, looking down and looking at Thomas, and looking down at the knife and looking at Thomas as the guards rush up and tackle the man with the knife to the ground.
Thomas! I will run up to Thomas, and then I will do a channel divinity of divine spark.
Okay.
Which will do, let's see here, 1d8 plus 6.
Jeez, okay.
Well, I only have 4 points of damage, so
Well, I mean, that's... If I use...
well, I just mean you don't have to roll anything because 1d8 plus 6 is more than 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, channel divinity, divine spark gives him some heals.
All right.
Heals him back up. Thomas, where have you been?
He told us.
Well, I spent time with
That was Sharp Eye.
Well, not Sharp Eye. But
Oh, you're learning about
What was her
Sharp Eye,
name?
right?
Her name. Let me get that pulled up here. We were in Yonrel, correct?
I think so.
That sounds right.
Yonrel. It's way in the back of this book.
I'm so bad with names.
It's
Oh, I am too.
22.
I've spent all day trying to remember the names of major characters in a book trilogy that I very recently read.
Darksis.
Darksis?
Yeah, Dharxes.
Got it. So I was with Darksis. She was telling me about Sharp Eye and actually trained me a bit in some of the magical ways. Or faith ways, really.
Very cool. Glad to hear you're okay. So why did
And then
this person stab you?
I think it's just like the other
I'm not
person
sure.
that stabbed.
I was just trying to find you guys. There's definitely been some commotion along the path that I have been coming along. And here you guys are.
Sir, do you need assistance?
I think we're okay at this point. You guys seem to maybe know more what's going on, but I have no idea why this guy stabbed me. I don't know what's happening.
As we've already informed the people who are checking on you, who seem to know who you are, we have had a few incidents of people attacking unprovoked. We are not sure if possibly it's a cursed item or someone taking control, or if there are just a wave of people who are attempting to copycat what's already happened.
So did the dagger get dropped, or what happened with that dagger?
Whenever they got tackled, it did drop and
Okay.
hit her across.
And Mouse try to do an Arcana check on the dagger.
Sure.
We're gonna try to do an Arcana check on the dude that stabbed Tom.
I would like to do detect evil and good.
Okay.
You rolled a 1 and still got a 13.
That's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
That is ridiculous.
Hold on, how is my Arcana so high? How and why? That makes no sense at all.
Your perception's that high, but not your Arcana.
Because Arcana is intelligence based, and his Wisdom Intelligence ring should make that low.
That's wild. Okay, so detect good and evil. Apparition, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead. You only get one
way.
ding of fae. And
Wonder who that is.
you're very
Okay.
familiar with that particular
Fair.
creature. 18 Arcana. This blade is non-magical.
Okay, so it's not the dagger.
Friday.
Or at least it's not anymore.
13 Arcana with a natural 1. You are fairly certain that this is a person. And
Right,
surely
but what I mean is,
some
didn't
sort
the
of...
last time that this happened, we did that, and their brain was, we could tell that their brain was muddled with.
Yeah,
You could tell that there was some sort of arcane
there was
factor.
there was an enchantment that was fading, or
Yes.
had
Fading
just
very
faded.
quickly.
All right. Once again, are there any footprints around that we can see?
I think we're on cobbled street now.
You are, in fact, on a cobbled street.
Awesome.
You can make a perception check to see if there's anything off in the area, if you would like to maybe look around and see if
I'm at a 20.
20.
Yeah.
14. 14 wouldn't locate anything. The 20. Natural 20. Wow. Okay.
Now he perceives.
Right. So we went from a natural 1 to a natural 20.
I think Light is a little ADHD.
Right. Okay. So with a 20 and a natural 20.
Look. Listen, everybody said I wasn't paying attention earlier, so I said, okay, I'm
Now you're hyper focusing.
focus on this.
So looking around, you are 100% positive that nothing in the area seems to be affecting this individual. No one seems to be paying any kind of extra care with their movement. Nobody's trying to slink off into the shadows. This is something that it's either something that's been set in this person's mind to do for a while, or this is an enchantment that has been placed on this person and left to fester. With a natural 20 as well, you would notice that Mako has been dragging behind a little. Does seem a little weary from the effects of the dart, but is attempting to keep up.
Can I don't know if it'll do anything, but I would like to. Do I not have it prepped?
But yes, Lightlight, with that natural 20, you are positive that no one in the immediate area is responsible for this. No one is trying to make themselves look innocent. These are just genuinely shocked people in the area.
Alright, never mind. I do not have what I was trying to do prepped, so forget it. Well, I don't even think I can know it. Yet.
Okay. All right. So you watch the guards drag this person off to the jails again. Another possibly innocent dragged to the prison.
At this point, should we just lock everybody up? Because, I mean, it's going to get to that point anyway.
So they fight each other in jail?
Or just, I mean, handcuff or bind people so that they can't hurt each other.
One would presumably think that they take away any sharp objects from the jailed people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this is an entire town that's not
Plus,
going
if
to work.
somebody's
Because you must have a knife to attack someone?
That's what I was going to say.
To stab somebody, yes.
Yeah, but you can still attack
And I didn't
somebody.
say knife, I said sharp things.
Even without a sharp thing, you can punch somebody to death. That's why I was saying bind them.
Okay.
Because something freaky. Did his detect evil and good ping anything?
Just
Lightlight.
No.
Just Lightlight.
That's disconcerting.
I mean, it only really detects a few different creatures. It doesn't actually detect evil and good, strangely enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very misleading spell.
Can I do a detect magic?
Sure. On.
Is this
I think you just see an aura
anything
of
within 30
magic.
feet?
Yeah.
Within
Okay.
30 feet.
I know, but which area are you wanting to specifically target?
Right here. Right where I'm standing.
Okay.
So it would be...
Well,
Okay, let's try this again. That's a line. Hey, look at that. So in this area...
Well,
I think
Braddock,
it's
I want you to look at what's around you. This is not a
Those
town
are some
of
this
dreams.
is
really-
like
those are
scale.
some really tiny buildings.
I mean, Frydek's really big.
So probably like within like that.
Yeah, that's probably closer.
Okay, so probably nothing in 30 feet.
Detect magic in this area. As the guards are dragging him away, you do detect a faint, lingering essence of magic on the person who stabbed Thomas.
Right, but that's just we can't tell. Other than that, that's the only thing. Other than, I mean, obviously the magic items that everybody's carrying, but
Right,
And I assume it would be like an enchantment spell on him.
that would be correct. Well, I thought I got my other screen to work, but it just turned off on me, so awesome. That's gonna be fun to try and keep up with. Alright. So what else are y'all going to do? Okay.
oh my god.
What are you What are you druid crafting? Light?
The sound of chipmunks.
Okay. Okay.
Particularly around Friday.
Okay. So, chipmunks.
As I said, he's a bit ADHD.
Just a little bit, yeah.
If it's taking y'all this long to figure this out, don't give anybody any advice, please.
Or Light is just a D-bag who likes to sidetrack everything that we're trying to do.
A little bit ADHD.
I
maybe
would
just
point out-
maybe just you.
Yes,
What do you want to point out?
I mean, that's who he is.
We accept him.
Creature of chaos.
Well, most of us accept him.
One of us likes to throw javelins at him.
Alright, so, what is everyone else doing here? Are you going to try and catch up more? Are you going to attempt to figure out...
I mean, at this point, I would, or Thomas would. So what's been going on, guys?
This town has a lot of problems.
Yeah, there's some magic person who's forcing people to stab other people.
It's unfortunate, but that's out of our hands.
And the fort is down, we can't do anything about it.
Any leads yet?
I mean, other than chipmunks, no.
Have we spoken to anyone in charge?
Yeah, they have no idea what's going on. They just said it's been happening for a while, that random people will just stab each other. And then after that, they'll have no clue what happened or what they did.
What are they doing with the people that attack others?
Arresting them and taking them to prison.
So the prison's full of people that randomly attack people without knowledge?
But then afterwards, they're back to who they were. And we know that they've been enchanted. After it happens, like the guy who stabbed you, you could tell that his mind was enchanted. But then after it happens, the enchantment fades and they get locked up, and they're basically innocent people, but they've been forced to murder people. Or nobody's dead yet. They've been forced to stab people.
Okay.
And we also know that the person who did it is a shapeshifter.
Well, we don't know if that's related.
Okay, we saw
Wait,
tracks
did we
that shapeshifted from Elvish to Dwarvish.
from the forge?
Yes.
But we don't know if they're related.
Right.
And the forge is closed right now.
Yes, the
Yeah,
forge
it's
is down.
It got turned off or damaged.
Yeah, it got
and
damaged, and there was like animal tracks around it, I think, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if there's a shapeshifter, that could
Yeah.
just be the shapeshifter.
And they said that the only way that the forge can be reactivated is someone with royal blood to come to the town and reactivate the forge.
Dwarvish royal blood.
So there's no one in town.
No, the person who
The king.
runs this town, the king, is off traveling.
The king is aware, I believe. Or
Yes, remembering back to last session, the king is aware. King is also very far away, so it will take several days to weeks for the king to be able to show up to fix the forge. And we'll probably send troops to try and clear out the forge before making that trek.
yeah, they won't let us in there anyway.
Nope.
Because we're not dwarves.
That is correct. Light, remember our conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I feel concerned about that statement, but
No, don't.
that's metagaming.
Don't worry about it.
Who does have the other sending stone?
He asked a question, and yeah. Let's see. You were given a sending stone up.
Somebody had two of them and they gave one to me. I don't know.
The two sending stones, from the last I heard, one was given to Helena before she left the group, and the other one Light had, but he does not have any more.
Yeah. Technically, I think he gave it to Thomas, not realizing that he was giving one half of the stone away. So if that wants to be retracted, it's more than welcome to be retracted.
Got it.
Because as of right now, I believe one of them is in the hands of Helena, and the other one is in the hands of someone. Not in our group.
Right. That is the conversation that me and Light had.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Because I was definitely given one quite a while back.
I don't think Light has told us
But it's
who
possible
has the
that
stone.
I think it was mistakenly given. We'll put it that way.
Got it. Okay, well then I will just remove it from my inventory.
Cool. Because there were only two that were ever given, and I think one was given incorrectly because he thought that he had multiple. But okay.
So, so you think that my Mouse? You think that mine and the magical stabbings are not connected?
Well, we don't know they are. They're just kind of
Really odd for two magical things to happen in the same town at the same time and not be related.
Is it?
Well, they said the forge has been down a while.
And they also said that people have been stabbing each other for a while.
we just don't know.
I mean, we have like
the
multiple
same.
magical things standing here.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that we don't know, but we also have common sense that would tell us that if two magical things both start at the same time in the same town, they're probably related.
I mean, it is a fairly big town.
I mean, it's possibly related. It's possible that one of them took advantage of the other magical thing happening, and they're completely unrelated.
Mouse is just saying, don't get married to the idea that they're related.
Well,
It's possible.
Definitely not getting married to anybody.
It's possible.
Yeah, don't make an egg with the idea.
Stop.
Don't scramble that egg. You're not quite sure how old it is.
Oh,
So
no.
okay, at this
Oh,
point,
no.
I can do it. Let's see here.
All right.
Gotta love the fact.
I've got how many? Let's see here. I've got 2 more spell slots, and then of course I've got my ring, my pearl of power, that can give me one back. So I can do it 3 more times. I don't know if it's feasible to just walk around town doing detect magic to try to figure out if he can isolate something that's.
Well, I think
invisible.
the spell stays with you for 10 minutes.
Yep, 10 minutes. So.
Mhm.
So you can walk around for 10 minutes with the And isn't detect? Is it a ritual spell?
No, it is not.
Okay. So are you going to walk around for 10 minutes?
Sure. I would like to just meander. Let's say he goes. Let's see here. Let's say he goes this direction. I don't know how far he gets in 10 minutes.
It is a ritual spell, by the way.
What?
So you don't need to waste a spell slot on
Well,
it.
I just need to spend 10 minutes
Yeah.
to ritually cast it.
You're going which
All
direction?
right, so he'll go this direction.
Okay.
See how far he can get in 10 minutes. So how far would you say he can get in 10 minutes?
10 minutes would probably get you. You'd be able to crest through here and make the bend. If you
Okay,
decide
so
to
in that distance, did anything ping?
are you waiting on all of your teammates to join you, or are you just wandering by yourself?
Mouse will follow him.
So I'm assuming he walked this direction and then took a curve up here.
Yes.
And
All
I don't know
right,
how to
if
get
Mouse
that
is
off now.
following, then you would be able to detect any of the magic items that are on her.
Right.
Are you just walking with her, or did you wait on the rest of the party to catch up to you?
I mean, I waited on everybody but Light.
Well. What about
Mako.
the first Mako who's going slow?
Well, I think we would have been standing by the gates long enough for her to catch up.
Yeah.
Because I assume Fredek was casting the ritual spell.
Yes. Well, no. Yeah. He would have stood around for 10 minutes to cast it.
Yeah.
And then, while it's active, walked another 10 minutes.
Yeah. But in the meantime, Mako would have been able to catch up to us at the gate.
Okay.
Can Mouse just check up on Mako? And she's looking dazed, but is that all what's wrong with her?
She definitely looks winded. Does look like she's struggling a little bit. So if you want to attempt to hobble with her and help her,
Yeah.
you're welcome to.
She'll lend a supporting shoulder.
Okay. Well,
Doesn't she have? What about Clatter? Where's he at?
she does have Clatter. Clatter is walking with her. So you do get a ping from Clatter.
Okay.
You also get a ping from Mako.
Yeah. Kind of figured that.
But other than that, nothing else sets off your radar.
Okay. When they arrive over to where we're standing, I'm gonna try casting Lesser Restoration on her.
Okay. As you reach out your hand to attempt to cast Lesser Restoration on her, Mouse, can you make a Dexterity save? Actually, you know what? We'll just do
crap.
this.
Oh, I had a feeling.
That is. Let me see. That is a 21 to hit.
Hold on. Let me check. Yep, no, that would be exactly 21. And that hits, but I do have evasion.
Okay. So
that would be half. Oh wait.
So that'd be 4 points of slashing damage to you.
Well, evasion. Evasion is.
Yeah, uncanny dodge is the one you're thinking
Yeah, that's what it is.
So
it's one of those things.
8 points of slashing damage, unless you are using uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge is what I'm using.
So 4 points of slashing damage. As once again the guards come out.
And this is from Mako, I'm assuming.
This one is from Mako, yes. As they tackle Mako to the ground, and she starts fighting back, not realizing what's happened. Yelling out, "Why are you on me? Get off of me!"
I want to cast Charm Person on Mako.
Well, it sounds like the spell was already.
Okay. What's the saving throw for that?
It's a Wisdom 18.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. Okay. Mako is charmed.
Mako, calm down. We're your friends, remember? Friends.
You're my friends, but what are these people doing?
You attacked Mouse.
Oh,
Don't be crazy.
They're restraining you because you attacked Mouse. Look at her. She's got a stab wound in her.
I've had worse. Mouse has had worse.
We all watched you do it. Something has enchanted you, and you stabbed Mouse.
What does Mako... What's the last thing Mako remembers? Prior to being tackled?
I woke up in a bed speaking to Frydak.
Oh. That was a while ago.
I do remember that we left and met up with the rest of you, but after that it's a little foggy.
Where did she meet up with the rest of us?
Where did we stay?
She met up with the rest of us at the... She came with me to the cart.
Mhm.
Because I remember after we left the temple, we went to the where the two drunk dwarves were.
Mhm.
Working on our cart.
That is
Okay,
correct.
so I would like to walk another... spend 10 minutes. Are they still arresting her?
Oh yeah. Anyone who has attacked another individual is being held until they can figure out what is happening.
Mako, don't fight them. They're going to arrest you for now, but once we figure this out, we'll come get you, okay? Just don't fight them. Let yourself be arrested. We'll figure this out.
You better figure it out soon. I'm not going to stay in there long.
Oh, goody. Prison break.
What you said you wanted.
Yeah, not yet. So I'm going to spend another 10 minutes to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And then I want to walk, how far I can get, like, going here. No, let's do the paintbrush again, because that worked really well. Up through here to here. I don't know if that's 10 minutes worth of time.
At your pace, not having to wait on Mako. Yes, you would be able to walk through that.
So while I'm walking in that path, aside from my party members and everything, does anything else ping Detect Magic?
You do get a ping from the crowd in the marketplace.
Can I pinpoint it to a person?
Not without getting in there and investigating a little bit.
Or the crowd, like, here?
Yes. Make a perception check for me.
Cool. I'm good at this. That's 23.
Okay. With the 23, you would notice a red-bearded dwarf that notices you, ducks down in the crowd, pulls a hood over, and attempts to slink into the crowd.
I want to cast Charm Person on him. The second I see him.
Okay. Let me.
And I'm gonna cat. I don't know if levels change it.
I think it might change how many people you can target.
No, it's
but it
still
won't.
just one.
Before you do that, we are going to take a short break, and we're back. Okay. New screen in place. I can see what's going on. You're going to cast Hold Person, you said?
Charm Person.
Charm Person. Okay. What's the spell save DC?
18 wisdom.
18 wisdom. That is a natural 20 for a 21.
Oh, come on!
Does Frydak point out this person, or just jump in and do a spell?
I'm assuming I would point at him as I did Charm Person, like, hey. Because it does require somatic.
So if it's obvious who he's pointing at, I would try to chase them down.
Okay. Let's see. Speed.
Dude. Hunter's Mark. That will light attract them no matter where they are.
Yes.
So are you going to Hunter's Mark then?
I would do that as I was running.
Okay.
And also try to run after him as well.
Okay.
Same.
I'm gonna stay in the air.
Give chase.
Okay.
Just hover above him and be like a beacon.
All right. So as you give chase, they push through the crowd. They duck down. And I need another perception check from anyone giving chase.
I have a +6 to this. Why am I... Wow.
I didn't get...
20.
20.
I didn't roll great either.
16. Okay.
As I'm running, can I cast something else? Oh, wait.
What are you casting?
Is he out in the open now? Did he run away from the crowd?
No.
and-
Ducking. This person is ducking through the crowd while they're running from you.
I will
Oh, okay.
Small,
use this.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, but that's gonna light up everybody.
Hold on. Okay.
And I'm going to use that to yell, "Stop right there!"
Okay.
I mean, it will light up everybody, but if he runs out of the crowd, he will be highlighted still.
Is that gonna cause the guards to attack us, though?
No, that does, however, make
Oh.
pretty much everyone in the crowd turn
I
towards you.
don't know if the target can feel it. I mean, maybe they can. They could probably see it, but...
As you take off, let's see here. Thomas, 8 perception. They duck down before you get a chance to throw off Hunter's Mark.
Sure.
Fairy Fire, what are you just lighting up the entire area?
Saying it's 20-foot cube, and if anybody leaves, we'll see it.
That is
Actually, so did I see where he ducked?
Duck down into the crowd. But you did see where he ducked with your perception check.
Okay.
16.
So you said what?
16 was enough to see where he ducked.
Okay, so can I position this cube in such a way that it only catches a few people of where he ducked?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so I want to do that.
I would say the way that you could position it, you would catch a minimum of 6 people.
Okay.
Let me see. Pradac with your 20 perception and Light with your 16, you would see a figure run out of that pack, highlighted, towards the front of the town.
I guess we'll give chase.
Okay, make an insight check for me.
Insight.
Yes.
Ooh. 15.
Okay.
Should anyone chasing give an inside check, or just them?
Anyone chasing? Do an insight check.
And would I have seen the now glowing creature running?
I would say you would see everyone else chasing the creature.
Okay.
So, I mean, I wouldn't have necessarily chased, just given off the notion of this person has the ability to command people to do what they want.
Okay.
So he may have very well cast something on someone for them to dart
Yeah,
out.
I think that's what the insight check is probably for.
No, the creature that you perceived is very obviously the same form that you saw run into the crowd and duck away.
Oh, okay. Then I'd chase.
Okay. So, Thomas with an insight of 20. 20, I would say, would be high enough. Let's see. 17, 20. Those of you who rolled a 17 or higher, you met the spell save DC.
For an insight?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what happens if I fail the insight?
You were definitely
Wait.
chasing. You're definitely chasing the creature that you saw duck into the crowd.
So,
Mouse, Alina, Thomas, you would see ever so slightly a shimmer. And would see through small parts of the creature that Prydax's chasing.
so it's an illusion.
It is, in fact, an illusion.
Mouse is going to yell out, "It's not him. It's not real."
What?
And she's going to keep an eye out for the rest of the... Does she see any other glowing people?
3 or 4 of the other people start to gently walk out of the commotion.
I will,
Still lit up.
still booming at 3 times normal volume, shout, "You didn't fool us! Come out!"
Are you using thaumaturgy or something?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Okay.
You do get... you know what? Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Please. Hold on.
Okay. You see a few people look at you, kind of shake their heads, and then continue walking in multiple different directions. 4 separate people heading in different directions. So what do you all
It's
do?
Friday. It's Friday. Friday is your detect magic still up.
I think it would have ended when he got to the corner.
Am I still
Or up to the
chasing?
marketplace.
Am I still chasing the fake one?
You were fairly convinced that that is the real one. However, you did hear Mouse yell out that it was fake.
Okay.
So, up to you.
So the 4 of them, the 4 that ran in different directions, how far away
They
are they from
didn't
each other?
run. They were just kind of meandering away.
The 4 that are, how far away are they from each other?
I would say at this point, probably wandering 20 feet in opposing directions.
Okay. So let me see here. This is... So it's not going to be that big. It's going to
No,
be
it's
probably
not.
about...
Probably
That-
about the 5-foot square. If you remember, the 5-foot circle was about 30 feet, so I'm going to give you some leeway.
So, but would they all 4 be in that square?
Meandering about 20 feet out. What's the radius?
It's a 20-foot square, is what I'm trying to cast.
No, they've wandered about 20 feet out from where they started in different directions. You could probably pop 2 of them at the same time if you angled
This
it correctly.
spell, I don't think I can. I don't think I can cast twice at the same time.
No. I mean,
So-
if you angled it correctly, you could get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Or how about I just fly over them and do that?
I mean,
Well, all of
if
them
they're
are-
mirror image, they'll probably all ping.
Well, are they mirror image, or are they just 4 of the people that were
I think
there?
they're
It's
just
just four
four of the
four
people that were there.
individuals. However, Light, all 4 of them are going to hit the detect magic because you have got them with fairy fire.
And they are all glowing. I guess. Do any of them look like the creature, or has it shifted at this point?
None of them look like the creature.
So
okay. Grab them all, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna run in this direction and try to grab whatever glowing creature ran this way.
Okay, I'm still gonna use it because I can see the school.
So are they all wearing cloaks? I don't know if the shape-shifting changes the clothes, but how are each of them attired?
They all look like standard dwarven commoners. However, Thomas...
Does that include cloaks?
Some of them have got standard cloaks on, but
by the way, I would have dropped the top, however you say that word,
thaumaturgy,
to say grab them all. That would have just been to my group.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I'm shouting it, so somebody might hear it, but it's not like the booming, scary voice.
Right.
Okay,
so
I'll go for one of the towns.
You yell grab them all and head in one of their directions, and they scatter.
Okay,
so
cats.
So, but, here.
Yes.
I still would have cast that because I can see the school of magic.
Right.
So
that's a 30-foot from you.
Right, but I would have flown over.
Okay. Let's see here. So your school of magic, fairy fire is an evocation. Let me check something here. It is an illusion. Okay, so with that being said, you do detect an illusory spell on the one running towards the tavern at full sprint.
Where's the tavern? Which direction is it?
Tavern's right here.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. Tavern's right here.
Oh, so down this road.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mouse would have been in here.
Okay, so do I think that I can get ahead of them?
They are at a full sprint. What's your movement speed?
30, I think.
30. They're moving at a pretty good tick. I would say you could probably keep up, but I don't think you could get ahead of them.
Mouse could.
Mouse could.
Okay, so I'm gonna scream it's this one as I bolt towards it.
Okay, so
roll initiative.
Can I see what he's pointing at?
Well, he would have been a glowing figure running down the street.
All right.
Would I see what glowing figure he's pointing at?
Would I be able to tell who he's talking to about?
I would say you could probably see him point. There's only 4 figures running that are lit up, so it would be pretty easy to determine which.
So if I were to run in that general direction, would I be within 90 feet of it?
Possibly. However, everyone roll initiative.
I'd rather not.
I just want to run at him. Oh gosh.
20.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, I'm not the only one.
Oh hey. I think our dex is the same too.
Oh, look at that! I rolled more than y'all and still got less.
Wow.
Oh.
Alright, so 23.
We just want to see what it's going to do. That's all. We're just letting it go first.
Alright,
Or the townspeople, depending on what's happening here.
Mouse, Thomas, I need you to roll off for me.
Just a d20.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
hey!
All
It's
right.
like Thomas is going.
I set a low bar.
All right.
Good for high jump.
5.
Maybe even what's the word?
And 3 light. Okay. Brydek, what would you like to do? You're up first.
Can I see the person that Light was pointing at?
You can.
I would like to cast Hold Person on them.
Ooh. Okay. What is the save?
A Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Jeez, man. Ooh. Okay, that's good news. Oh wow. Don't need it anymore.
Oh, come on.
I was gonna say he's got advantage on some saving throws. That is for the first one. That one saves. Yeah, first one was a 20, second one was a 9, but has advantage. A nice attempt. Like it does not have a whole lot of. It's only got.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that, and then every time I do something that requires a Wisdom save, you keep succeeding.
Well, that was.
Well, he's using his magic dice that only has between 16 and 20.
It is my magic dice, but it does not only have between 16 and 20. This one can roll a natural 1.
There's a bonus action. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second.
Is that a leveled spell, or is that a...
It is, so never mind. I'm gonna... Where is he?
Let's see, and that time frame would be right about here.
Alright, so... These squares are not 5 feet, I'm assuming?
No, they are not.
So
Actually,
where's 30 feet from me?
Realistically, probably be right about here. 30 feet from you would
Yeah.
be other side of the building.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
You can dash.
No.
Oh no,
I
you
can't
used
an
your
act.
Okay, never mind.
I can't bonus action dash.
Yeah, no, you used a bonus action anyway, didn't you?
All right, so let me go ahead and drag.
I did not.
Oh, it was...
Where is? There we go. Put them out there already. And
I thought you said he didn't get that far.
hold on, I'm just putting them on the map. Give me a second. So right about there. All right, I was going to use. It is going to run to about right here. It's going to turn as it's running, and it's going to fire off 3 attacks at Mouse.
Rude.
That is a +9 to hit.
Ow, I don't like that.
Well, first one's a 16.
Oh, that... Me?
With +9 or...
No, it's a +9 to hit, so it was a total of 16.
Well, that meets my... But I can use my reaction to shield,
Okay.
so that it'll miss.
All right. Where are my d10s? That's
This
8.
point.
That's a 12. Gotta remember what they look like now. There we go. It's been a hot second. Oh, yeah, we're gonna use the magic one for that. Well. Okay, so you shield, which gives you what, an extra 2?
No, 5.
5. Ooh, nice.
It's just a reaction and lasts for 1 turn.
My turn. Okay, this one is a 15 + 9, so that's a 24. Which I'm
Yeah, well, that
pretty
hits.
sure hits. And then the last one is a natural 2, so that's not gonna hit. So you have 2 Eldritch Blasts go around you, and the second one fired off. Hits you square for 11 force damage.
Yeah.
As the creature makes it to the tavern, but not inside. That brings us to Alina with Thomas on deck.
Let's find out how far away he is from me real quick. Yeah, I can run. It would have to be like a dash though, right? Because he's also running.
Well, keep in mind, you're in a town, so these squares are not accurate.
Oh.
Each
He's
one
a
of the
tad
squares
far
is,
from me then.
Yeah, each one of the squares is like 15 feet.
Ooh. Love that. So that's... I don't want to do that math.
Alright.
Hold on, I got it. 600 feet?
What?
That's not right.
That's
No?
not how math
Did I
works.
do that wrong?
It sounds right to me. Go on, Alina.
That's
He's a quick little.
15?
that's 60 feet.
Yeah, 60, and then you add the 0.
No.
Wait, I don't know what I'm on about.
Each one of the
I don't know how
squares-
far away he is.
Each one of the squares is typically 5 feet. They're 15, so it's 3 times the distance.
Ah,
There you go.
I see. Just tell me how far I can run.
Are you dashing or just a regular run?
Dashing takes some sort of action, right?
Takes your action, yes.
Unless you're a rogue.
Yeah, unless you're a rogue, which you're not.
I am not a rogue. So just regular running.
Okay. So you can move 2 squares at 30 feet. Is that your movement speed, 30 feet, or is it 25?
Good question. 30.
30? Okay.
That says walking, though.
That's... It's
Is
the
walking
same
and running speed the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I can move 2 squares. So that would be 1, 2, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm so bad with the, like... You're
So
actually...
you are 15 feet
can't
away
move
from...
5.
You have 15
Okay.
feet of space roughly between you and the warlock.
This one's a reach. Did we not take a long rest after the last section? Or
No, I
session?
don't think so.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's the middle of the day.
That's called a
They
nap.
love a good nap.
Fredak tried to use hold person, but it apparently didn't work or something.
Right.
He just succeeded in the
Can-
saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it did not
Can
work.
I try?
You
Yeah.
used your action.
Oh, yeah,
He
you...
rolls advantage on
No, I did it.
No,
wisdom
did not
saving
use
throws.
her action. She just did a regular run.
Oh,
You know,
okay. I
he
thought she
gets
dashed.
advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yep.
So
I don't know what that means.
It means I get to roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh.
You can succeed. It's just based on his rules.
Mm-hmm.
With that weighted dice.
I'm gonna try.
Okay. DC 13. Ooh, okay. Wisdom save.
And then that takes up a spell slot.
That's 15.
Oh.
Ugh.
Yep. If that had been Friday rolling that one, it would have.
Yeah.
He would have been stuck.
Fredak's cooler than me.
You know what? Mouse has charm person as well. Two
I think
versions of it.
I think Q's trying to do hold person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Bonus action.
Okay.
No. Okay. None of those are really gonna help me. So, I guess I just failed.
Okay. Brings us to Thomas with mouse on deck.
All right. So Thomas is going to go ahead and go 30 feet this way.
Okay.
And then use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
So I now know where this dude is at all times.
Nice.
For an hour, as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, the creature knows whenever it's been hit with Hunter's Mark?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Let me check.
Oh, that it didn't. How does what? I don't know why it rolled. Oh, that's the damage if I were to actually hit. That's not what I was trying to do, though. I was trying to that.
I don't think it says.
I don't read anything that says that.
No, it is unaware that it has had Hunter's Mark cast on it.
Great.
I specifically just looked at the rules, and the rules is written on whether it would be aware of it or not.
Got it. I'm then going to grab my oath bow.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw back a gut bomb arrow.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, swift death to those who have wronged me.
Nice.
And fire with advantage. Which gives me 18.
Okay. Let's see. 18 will hit.
I'm doing non-lethal damage.
I'm sorry. You're doing non-lethal damage with a gut.
With a cut.
Hey, it's D&D. I don't know what you want.
Don't forget your extra 5.
So I get that. I also get. Well, we can either take the 5 from the roll before, or I could do another Hunter's Mark roll, as well as. I do need the gut bomb bonus, which is 2d6. I'll take the 5 if you're good with taking the 5.
Okay. So right now it's your 25. And wow. Look at that.
Ooh.
So
36.
Dang.
Thomas single-handedly takes down this guy.
So
Now wait a second. Did that do? Did that do the 3d6?
Did 2d6.
Yeah. No, it's 3d6. You just rolled a
3d6
2,
for
a
the
4, and a
oath bow.
3. You just rolled a 2, a 4, and a 3.
Oh, okay.
The 11 is the piercing. That 9 is the
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. I was just like, I don't see enough damage, but that's because I rolled poorly.
Total of 36 damage. Very nice. So you fire this gut bomb off. It hits this creature square in the back and rips open. Creature lets out a scream and continues running forward.
Did they go into the inn?
Well, it's not his turn
Well,
yet, so
So it plans to continue running forward.
yes. I mean, it's all kind of happening at the same time, so
Sure.
Each round is just... We each have 6 seconds to act, but it all kind of simultaneously happens. Technically.
Yep. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Thomas?
Well, no, I used my action, my movement, and my... Well, wait. That's
Your bonus action...
Because I have 2 attacks per action.
Oh,
You do?
And I only have one. Can I use my oath bow twice?
Yeah.
So I'll knock back another arrow. Swift death to you who have wronged me.
So you know, you don't have to say that every time.
Do I not? Darn it.
No.
I want
but
to
it's fun to say.
When you say it the first time, you mark that enemy as your sworn enemy, and that continues until he's dead.
Jeez, 24. Is this
Well,
with a gut bomb,
unconscious.
or is this with just an arrow?
We'll do another gut bomb.
Okay.
Because I really want to take this guy down.
Save some for the rest of us. Jeez.
And then
That's 32.
There we go.
32 and 4, so 36. Wow, 36 twice. That's impressive. Alright, so...
Inconsistent.
Okay. You watch as the form starts to shimmer a little bit with that second hit, and drops of blood stain the concrete, or the stone below as it continues to move forward.
Does it have a back
wobbling.
anymore?
It is definitely looking bloodied.
Bloodied just means in the bottom 50% of its health?
Yes, it
Yes.
does.
Okay.
Also, Thomas, read your bow again, because it is until they die, not till they're unconscious.
Okay.
Because if they don't die, then you can't pick a new sworn enemy for 7 days.
Got
If
it.
they die, then you can pick a new sworn enemy the next morning.
Okay. Well, we might have some problems. I won't be able to use my oath bow, really, is all that happens with that, but so I can't pick another sworn enemy until dawn, even if they die?
Yeah, even if they die, you cannot pick a new sworn enemy until dawn.
Well, hopefully we won't come
Oh.
across
If
many
they
other.
don't die, then you can't
Okay.
pick a new sworn enemy until dawn 7 days later.
Got it.
Alright, Mouse,
Okay.
you're up.
Okay, so she's going to trigger feline swiftness and dash as a bonus action. So it's 120 feet. I can move.
Okay.
So can I get right up next to him?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, and he's very fired.
Yes. Let's see where you're going with this.
Oh yeah, did Thomas attack with advantage?
I don't think he. Oh, I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
So 17.
Let's see here.
Not great.
17 just hits.
Okay. And I am gonna try to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Yes, stab it non-lethally.
I'd say more like I could use like the hilt, the pommel of the rapier,
Jeez.
smack him in the back of the head.
Alright. So it's a combined total of, let's see, math. Okay. Dang, you guys been definitely hitting hard on this guy.
And I've used up all my stuff, so
Okay. Takes a
payback
hit
for
to
hitting
the
me
back
with
of the head
Eldritch
and
Blast.
stumbles forward. Brings us to Light Lafridak on deck.
So I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to you.
We would like to question him.
21?
You can
21 to
cauter
hit.
his
21 will hit.
his injuries. Cauterize his injuries.
20.
20 will hit. 21 will hit. Okay, so 26 damage. Let's see here.
Yeah.
You and your making me do math.
You must do math.
Okay. Screams out in pain as these 3 rays come across the back of this creature.
His back will never be the same.
Right. Alright, Light, anything else you want to do?
Oh, that didn't incapacitate him?
No, it did not.
Oh. Let me see what I have to do.
He's got to be on the verge. Because between you and me, that was 50 damage. And Thomas did, what, 72?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, 72. Right
And
now,
that
you
got
guys
him
are-
bloodied.
He definitely has more health than I do.
Scorching Ray. Is Scorching Ray not a leveled spell?
Oh, it is, but I'm using my
You have like twin cast?
quicken spell.
Oh, Quicken. Okay. Okay.
I would.
523. Those definitely hit.
I'd be dead 3 times over.
6, 6, and 7. So that's 13, 19. Alright. Jeez.
I couldn't use the spell that I wanted to.
You couldn't? Why not?
No. Somebody's too close.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Fireball! Dee, 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 dee.
Had it been Friday, that'd been a different story.
Oh boy. Alright, so.
He's resistant to fire, so yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So you.
Oh no, he's not anymore.
No, he's not anymore?
No, he got rid of the fire resistance ring.
Oh, yeah? He is
Oh,
barely holding on, but continuing forward. That brings us to Frydak with the Warlock on deck.
oh, wait, I forgot to check something.
What did you forget to check?
Okay, never mind. That was an 18. We're good.
Okay. So, Frydak, what are you going to do?
I'm guessing 30 feet will get me about, yeah.
Yep.
And then, I'm going to, cast...
Something that's guaranteed to hit.
Oh, that's not gonna... Sure, we'll try one of my newer ones.
Oh boy.
We'll do... It's just a cantrip. We'll do a Starry Wisp.
Okay.
So that's a 20.
That'll hit.
And that's gonna be 6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And it till the end of the next turn it emits dim light in a 10-foot radius, and it cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast a Shield of Faith on Mouse.
Okay.
Oh, thanks.
Let's see here.
What does that give me?
A +2 to your AC.
Okay.
So for the next 10 minutes, you have a +2 to your AC.
It doesn't say anything that it won't stack with shield.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Alright. Dang. Okay, that's the first time I've ever used that spell. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay, so this Warlock.
You should probably do something you're more experienced with.
This Warlock, as a bonus action, is going to drink a healing potion.
Oh.
Where are my A's? There
He's no longer bloodied.
we go. I wouldn't say that. Let's see here. Okay, so that's 14 back. Okay. Still bloody, but is going to wait, cannot hide. All right, so he's going to move back into the space. He's casting Maddening Darkness.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within a range to fill a... Oh, wait. Oh, that's even bigger than I thought it was. Never mind. That's a bigger area than I thought, so he doesn't even have to move. So that's that. 60-foot radius until the spell ends. Darkness spreads around corners. Creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. Non-magical light, as well as light created by spells 8th level or lower, can't illuminate the area.
What level?
8. I don't think any of us can cast anything near that high.
8th or lower. Okay. What is...
What level is this warlock?
So on that note, does anybody vote that we not do non-lethal damage on this guy?
I can't even see him anymore.
Okay. So... Healed, cast a spell. That brings us to Alina with Thomas on deck. Alina, you are inside of this maddening
I am
darkness.
blind.
Yes, you are. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Bad. Just under what you need.
Oh, joy.
Yeah.
So does my dark vision help in this at all?
No.
No, it's magical
it does not.
darkness.
Let me grab my d8s real quick.
And his the fairy fire wouldn't be visible either. Because it's not a high enough magical light to penetrate.
There we go. There they are. Alright.
All I have to say is I'm sorry.
Oh
For
no.
what?
Well, it's a dex save, so that helps me.
Yeah, but
What?
can you dex save against something that you can't see coming?
Is what a dex save?
Fireball.
Oh! That's true. Alright.
I mean, fireball doesn't say you have to see it to make a dex save. You just make a dex save.
Hey, Elena, what's your hit points?
What?
Oh no.
Just curious.
I'm at 47 right now.
47? Okay, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right, let's see here.
Yeah, Mouse is not doing the best on HP right now.
16,
And she doesn't have that great of a wisdom modifier.
28.
33. 33.
33!
33 points of... What is it? Psychic damage? Yes.
No way the
Yeah.
darkness just did 33 damage.
Yes. So you
madness,
hear,
darkness of madness.
yes. So you hear shrieks, gibbering, and mad laughter all throughout the sphere, and
Maddening darkness.
yes, take that in psychic damage.
Oh, love that.
All right. Now, what would you like to do?
Can I heal Mouse?
You
Do I
can't
have a
see
spell?
me.
Do I have a spell that doesn't require me seeing her? Spells or like touching her.
You'd have a touch spell, but you'd have to find
Your
me.
wounds is touch.
Dude.
Oh, she's right next to me.
Where's the draw?
Can I reach out and find her?
I mean, I am within touch distance of you.
You are?
There we go.
Yeah, where you're. Well, maybe. I don't know. I guess or those squares aren't 5 feet.
I would say within touching distance.
Okay.
So,
And I am covered in fur, so you would know if you touched me, as opposed to other people.
wow, 13 healing.
Nice.
Right. And Elena, you're at what? Like 7, 8?
14.
14? Okay.
I'm okay.
Good news is she's within touching distance of Frydek.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
So yes,
Okay,
you started your turn in the darkness, and so you had to make the save.
So, I guess that's it.
Elena, you started your turn in the darkness, so you had to make the save.
Okay. Correct.
I would try to wander out of the darkness.
Oh!
You have movement.
Wait, but I can't see which way it ends, though, can I?
No, you can't, but you can certainly attempt to get out of it.
How would I do that?
You can call out.
Marco,
Hey,
Okay,
is anybody not in the darkness?
you and Thomas.
Well, no, I think he was giving her a hint as to what to yell out.
Okay. Well, she wouldn't know who wouldn't be. Oh, I guess, yeah, you could yell out that.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna yell out. I'm just gonna yell out what Light said. Is anybody not in complete darkness right now?
Can we reply during this turn?
What's that?
Can we reply during the turn?
Yeah, I'd say it's fine to reply.
All right. Yeah, we're over here.
Okay.
So, do I have enough consciousness mixed with the voices that I'm hearing to be able to step towards them? Make out which way they're coming from?
Yeah, I would say that would be fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that.
I like that.
Just gonna
spell.
step
I'm gonna
away.
remember that one.
Remember what one?
Exactly.
I think what
Okay.
Lena said.
No, that ends my turn? Is that smart?
There we go. All right, Thomas, you are up with Mouse on deck.
All right. So I have Hunter's Mark. Can I still see this, or does it not work through this
I
magic?
think you can sense where he is.
You can sense where he is. I would say a little bit.
I mean, he'd still get advantage on his.
go Daredevil and
Well, he would have disadvantage because of the darkness, but it gives him advantage, so it would be a straight roll for him.
How does that work considering the other thing?
Well,
Advantage and disadvantage counter each other. What about double of something?
well, I would say whichever one you have the more of would be the one
Okay.
you take.
Great. Okay.
So, if you have 2 disadvantage and 1 advantage, then you would have, instead of a straight roll, it would be still with disadvantage.
Great. All right. So I'm going to knock back. Sorry, I'm deciding here.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought
just
my
trying to
internet
figure
cut
out if we
for a
lost
second.
you.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
like, oh no, something broke. Everything got quiet.
this time I'm going to knock back a arrow or a walloping arrow.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Man, it's been a hot second. I forgot you
And-
had those.
fire that.
Okay.
With a 15.
15 unfortunately misses. You do
Great.
hear it strike something, but you're not sure what it is.
I'm going to try again.
Okay.
What a waste of a crit.
At least
Anyway,
you
19.
hit.
Yeah. 19 does hit.
Sure,
Right.
there's that.
Mouse, you take 19 damage.
Ow!
There's that, and then I need him to make.
Are you attempting to knock him out, or are you attempting to kill him?
I'm still attempting to knock him out.
Okay, so here's the question. Can he attempt to knock him out if he's firing blind?
I mean,
Rules is written, I think so.
yeah.
Like
Just whisper to your arrow. Don't kill him.
Swift knockout to the ones who have
So my guess is he'll make this, but I need a DC 10 strength saving throw.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Let's see. So that's 19 plus 5. That's 24 points of damage. And he had a whopping 16 left.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, whenever
So
he
how-
drank that potion to give him 14, he had 2 left.
oh wow. I knew he had to be right there.
Does the darkness drop when he passes out
It's
then?
concentration, so it should.
So. Boop-a-doop-doop-a-doop.
All right. So
That's-
I'm gonna walk up. I'm right next to Alina. I'm gonna walk up and do a. Oh wow! Because of everything, I have 2 cure wounds. That sucks. I'm gonna do cure wounds
Mouse's tail is like
at second level,
up.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna wander over to Mouse if I can and do another cure wounds at second level for 21.
Oh wow, that puts me up all the way.
Wow. Okay.
And then how is Alina doing at this point?
With 18, Alina. I mean, she's had better days.
She's got a third of her health.
I'll do.
I think you probably saved Mouse, though.
Well, Alina brought me up, but I didn't take any more damage.
No,
The situation
I mean
was-
the fact that he knocked it out before you.
Oh yeah. Because my wisdom is just a straight 0. Like I have
That's
no
fair.
It's
modifiers in it.
a DC
I'm gonna-
18. DC
Yeah,
So if there's no modifiers, you'd have to roll.
That would have been my next roll, and yeah.
Yeah, DC 18 or take 8d8 psychic.
Yeah.
Oof.
I think
So I'll do another. I'll do a first level cure wounds on Alina
Is it?
and
Yeah,
another first level cure wounds on Alina.
Also,
The path I was
Yeah.
going to take.
See, I wouldn't even have been able to do uncanny dodge because I wouldn't be able to see it.
the dwarven form drops whenever it's knocked out, and you see a younger for a half elf with silver hair and a scar on the right hand.
A young half elf?
Or on the right hand.
Yep, female half elf with a scar on the right hand and silver hair.
Out of curiosity, would I? The spells this elf has been doing, were they verbal spells?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not at
Okay.
the level she is.
We need to tie them up. Tie their hands completely.
Is the scar?
Does anybody have any kind of
Anyway?
like magic barrier, like something that makes it so magic can't happen? There's a
No.
spell I feel like that does that, but I don't know what it is.
There would be silence.
Derek will tell
Anti-magic
you
field.
anti-magic
Or
shell.
anti-magic shell.
Way higher level.
Yeah.
I mean, silence only works for verbal.
Yeah.
Which is why I asked the verbal question, because I actually have that. But
I don't remember what anti-magic.
Some of them have had verbal, but not all of them.
Okay.
All right, so if wait.
We need to tie their hands and put something over her mouth. At least for now.
I mean, we can.
I think
gag her.
Silence.
I don't know that that's going to stop the level of magic that we've been seeing.
So if it's somatic, she'd have to use her hands cast.
Yes,
so tying
that's
her
why-
hands would help.
How much movement do your hands need to be able to do?
So you basically tie the fingers together.
Okay.
Okay. So you attempt to restrain the warlock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, the scar, is it distinctive or is it just like what does the scar look like?
So the scar. Get this pulled up here.
And is it on the palm or the back of the hand?
It's on the back of the hand. Hold on, I gotta scroll a little bit to find it. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this scar is a spiral with spikes on the external portion of the spiral.
Do any of us recognize it?
Make a religion check.
Mouse has previously rolled well on those. Oh, she continues to be religiously knowledgeable.
19. Yeah, we both got that.
With a +5.
With a +5. Okay. Brydak with a +9.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the religious one, Thomas.
Well, Brydak's also religious
Yeah,
at
that's
this
true.
point.
I'd say Mouse would be more agnostic, but like she knows about him.
Right. Okay, so 19. You would be familiar with a sigil of... Trying to figure out how much information to give you on this based off of the 19. You're not well versed in exactly which demon lord this sigil is tied to, but it is associated with a fiend.
So, have we already tied her up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, and when we tie her up, I'm talking about like her hands are flat against each other.
He broke
I think
up.
you dropped
you
out.
broke up really bad there.
Okay, let me try leaving and coming back. So when I say tie her hands, I mean like put her hands flat against each other, and then rope
we
them
can
all
just-
the way from like wrist to fingertips.
Like tie her hands against her chest to like across her body.
That's a possibility. Yeah.
So she just
Okay.
seems a little less awkward.
Okay. Still knocked out, so. And now restrained.
Should we try to interrogate her? Does anyone have something that can make her? I can try charming.
I
her again,
do.
but
I mean, we did. There's charm person.
Let's give her some tea.
Do you have?
And you force her to drink while she's out.
Should
Do
we
you have to
have
drink
some
it, or does it just have to go
truth
in our mouth?
tea? Oh, we have. You have that.
I have a
that,
teapot of truth.
teapot. That's right. I forgot about that.
Let's give her some of that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Maybe.
And yeah, if we can force her to drink a bit before she wakes up, that'd be great. So I guess.
Joker.
Seeing you guys.
It doesn't need to be brewed.
I mean, it shouldn't take him very long to brew.
Well, so you have to brew the tea, but the question is, it doesn't say that you can't like keep the tea in the pot for a long time.
Well, I mean, if we can force feed people,
It wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't take
you can force
long.
feed people tea.
It wouldn't take long to make tea. We can just like go into the tavern and be like, "Hey, can I brew this? Can I use your fire?"
Fireball? What?
No. Light down.
Yeah. So I'll brew a pot of tea if I can somewhere, and come back, and we'll force feed a pot of or a cup of tea
A cuppa.
before waking up said warlock.
So we are right in front of the tavern. So
Yeah.
so you can just pop into there. And
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the plan, unless there's some DM reason we can't do that.
No, I say we're good.
No, that is 100% something that can be done.
All right.
Once again, you guys thought
who's watching
the
it?
item was useless.
There is. Now, here's the question. It's a DC 15 charisma saving throw, but they're knocked out while they're drinking it?
Disadvantage.
DC what?
15?
Okay.
Constitution saving or charisma saving throw.
Yeah, charisma.
Charisma. So yes, this will be disadvantage. Oof. They are charisma casters. Just so you know.
That said, we could feed them 3 separate cups of tea before they wake up.
This is true. All right. So disadvantage, and it's. I'm sorry. Yeah, disadvantage, and it's. What's the save?
15.
15.
Okay, so they're gonna have to roll low. So I'm gonna give you 6 rolls, and if they fail any of them, then. But it is a +10 to charisma saving throws.
Oh.
Okay. Also, you do not know whether a creature succeeds or fails.
Oh, okay. Then I will roll.
Just keep. Just roll them secretly, but we'll keep just for the whole pot.
Okay.
Yes, 15.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Either way, this creature is well bloated at this point.
So-
Did you at least make some good tea?
Oh, you know what? No, I made really nasty tea because I did not like this elf attacking us.
Fair.
Yeah, you probably just grab some pine needles off the tree next to the tavern.
It doesn't say it had to be like actual like Earl Grey or anything. Just...
Oh, you've never had pine tea? It's actually pretty good.
The ones
Probably
from
depends-
next to the tavern aren't.
So we don't know if the tea worked or not.
Nope. But we had
You
6
do not-
chances.
Unfortunately, no.
You had 6 rolls to be for me to roll below a 4. A 4 or better.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
Is he aware that he can't tell the truth if we were
Is she?
successful? Or is she?
On a failed save, the creature can't knowingly speak a lie for the next 10 minutes as if under the effect of a zone of truth spell.
I think she would probably be able to figure it
You
out.
do not know whether a creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw, and a creature must drink. Yeah, it doesn't say specifically that they do or don't know.
I would say they'd probably be able to figure out something's up whenever they.
I'll just say
and it doesn't work.
we probably might
you know,
guess on how quick she's willing to answer things.
well, that was my thing. Was if we can test with our first question. You know, like, are you going to lie to us?
how does that?
That
tell
wouldn't.
us?
She could lie about that if she wasn't under the effect.
She could lie about that, but I guess, would she know that she can't lie about that? Because otherwise it would be, yes, I'm going to lie. If she plans on lying but can't. In theory?
Yeah, I mean, we just
We need what we need is two doors.
We're going to ask you. We're going to ask you some questions. Are you going to lie to us?
Would you like to lie to us, just in case? Or would you normally lie to us? Because if we phrase it like that, then if she somehow knows that she can't lie, but then factors that into whether or not she will lie, that's not a thing. Anyway.
All right.
That's what I've got going through my head right now.
Yep. So, all right. So, the half elf is awake and is kind of staring at you all arguing. Very curiously, struggles a little bit as if trying to get the hands free.
Who sent you?
I sent.
Apparently, we went away from the.
Are you the one enchanting everybody?
Oh, my dear child. Of course I was the one Of course I... Oh, you clever creatures.
So you're not.
Why are you enchanting everyone?
I don't think she is.
It actually seemed like she was trying to not say that she was, and was... I guess I don't know which way to read that.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
How is it not her? What? She's telling the truth. She's being forced to. That's why she said it twice and then called us clever. Because that means it's working.
Well, we don't know what she was going to say exactly. She could have said, "Of course I wasn't," or "Of course I was."
Then why would she try to say it twice and still say "I was," unless she was meaning to say "not" and ended up saying "was" because the truth thing is working?
First time she said, the first time she confirmed it.
Yeah, she said, "Of course I was," and then stops and says, "Of course. Oh, you clever creatures." That's because she's realizing that she's telling the truth when she meant to lie.
That's how I take it. Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're working alone. That was a question.
And I have to answer.
I would prefer not to answer.
And I'm going to use that thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And get right in her face. I'd prefer you did.
Go ahead, make an intimidation check.
Can I get advantage or anything?
I can't give you. My intimidation's terrible.
So's mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try charm person again. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I mean,
Okay.
hopefully you can roll crappy at least one time. Another 18 wisdom saving throw.
What do you want her to do?
Charm creatures friendly to you. Hey, buddy. Why don't you just tell us everything so we can get this all sorted out? Who are you working for?
I would be happy to speak to you, but I don't feel comfortable with this loud buffoon interrogating me.
Okay, just talk to me then.
Mouse pats Thomas on the shoulder and like pulls him away.
I'll step back and just kind of stand behind.
While it is obvious that I cannot hide my true intentions, you seem like a trustworthy fellow. I
Try to be.
am here on behalf of the Demon Lord Dwarmoth. My task is to collect souls.
Dormoth or Dwarma?
Dwarmoth.
Dormammu.
D-W-A-R-M-O-T-H.
D-W-A-R-M-O-T-H, Dwarmoth?
Yes.
And why did you come to this village to collect souls?
Because it's closed off from the rest of the world fairly easily. And as long as you appear to be a dwarf, they don't bat an eyelash.
Were you the one responsible for shutting down their forge?
I was not. That
But you
was
know you
just... I actually do not. Just unfortunate timing, however.
I told you they were related.
However, it was rather easy to send out a mass suggestion to the ones fleeing. Seed the area as it was. Unfortunately, I've not been able to gather a single soul as of yet, as none of them were able to follow through on their task correctly.
Well, unfortunately, we're not going to allow you to steal any souls.
Oh, I wasn't stealing. I was merely helping them find their proper home.
No. We're not going to allow that to happen, unfortunately.
Are we done here?
And then he's going to lean forward, and place his hand on her shoulder. And
I wanted to do it.
Cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh man.
Wow. Not even going to take him to the guard or anything. Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
All right.
We give her to the guard.
I mean, in
Where did
fairness,
this Friday come from?
the reason I asked, "Are we done?" was because I was gonna kill it with my sword.
Oh.
I mean, that's more.
Constitution saving throw of a 17.
I mean, does it matter? Is it half damage?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is half damage.
Yeah, so I mean, if you roll a 2...
12 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. This half-elf starts foaming at the mouth. And collapses on the ground. In the middle of this tavern.
It's okay. It's okay. She was stealing people's souls.
I think the guards probably would have been able to do something.
If we had given them to the guards, she just would have broken out and started trying to steal people's souls again. She's magic. She would have done this to one of the guards, made them stab each other.
We don't know if the guards don't have that capability.
While you two are talking, someone else give me a perception check.
Me and Fredek were talking?
Yeah, while you and Frydek are talking, someone other than you two give me a perception check.
Oh,
He just wanted to weed me out from the perception check.
No, you two are talking at the moment. Alina, you notice the barkeep slowly slink through the back door.
Yeah, this is a very public place to do this.
Alina, that's a... Hey, tell everyone else. Maybe she took a nap.
She's muted and she doesn't realize it.
Maybe she's snoring.
My bad, guys. I didn't realize I was muted. Hey, guys. I think we made the bartender a little uncomfortable because he just snuck out the back and ran off. I think it would be a good idea for us to run off as well in the opposite direction.
Mouse is uncomfortable with this.
Yeah,
You
you guys
just
still
want us
have
to
a
leave
party
Buddy
member
here?
locked up right now.
Yeah,
So
we can't just leave Mako.
Buddy here?
I say we leave Friday here to answer for what he's done.
I mean, okay.
I don't think anything wrong was done here.
She was stealing people's souls.
She was
Right.
clearly
She
Doing
admittedly
evil.
said she did not steal anybody's soul.
Okay.
and fighting life.
She was attempting to take people's souls.
But now
Or
it's
use them for demonic purposes.
basically our word against. I don't know if the guard had heard any of the conversation
Against the court.
or the barkeep.
But
we
may
don't-
not
we also
understand
don't-
immediately. But when they find that no one else is stabbing anyone, they'll understand.
Yeah.
That what was needed was done here.
So
Speaking of,
y'all
the
camping out in the
guards
jail
are
cell?
walking in the door right now with the barkeep.
Mouse is
pointing in
unhappy
their
with
direction.
this.
Hey, we found your the person who was making everybody stab each other. She's here.
We dealt with the problem.
She's not alive anymore, but she's here.
I see, and you have anyone to corroborate this besides the people responsible for killing this individual?
That's what I was saying.
No.
What?
But luckily, my friend here has a magic teapot that forces people to tell the truth. And I will happily drink some tea from his teapot, which will force me to tell the truth to you.
How close was the barkeep to us when we were interrogating her?
I would say probably not too terribly close.
Okay.
To be honest, I kind of thought we were doing this outside, and we just made the tea inside and then, stayed where she fell. But that was just my recollection.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think we said we dragged her anywhere.
Okay, just
I think
whenever
we
you
said
said
we
that you
tried
went
her.
inside of the tavern to make the tea, I assume that you took her in with. But if you're outside, I mean, there's a commotion, so that
Sure.
would be a situation where
We're still dealing with the guards, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But,
Okay,
So that means you can let our friend go from prison because we found the thing that was making people stab people.
Uh-huh. So let me get this straight. You have a magic teapot that makes people tell the truth, and you
Well, he
expect
does.
me to believe that you're
You
not
can
just
try the
gonna
teapot.
just drink some tea
No,
and tell me
I
the
was
story?
going to drink the tea, and it would force me to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm already telling you the truth now.
Yes, so you expect me to believe that you're going to drink a pot of tea and it's going to make you tell me the truth.
we could prove it by having
I-
you be forced to tell the truth as well. However, I
Yeah,
do
I
have
think my-
one small stipulation,
And what is that?
and you may need to lock us up until morning. I can only make one pot a day.
Oh, I didn't know that. Regardless, okay, so you had, long before we came to this town, you had people randomly stabbing each other, correct?
Correct.
How frequent
know
were
what was
these
causing it.
stabbings?
I think before they said they were random.
They were random, but fairly frequent.
So, at least once a day?
And also, you all have been present for now 3 events involving
And how many
attacks?
happened before we showed up?
Well, who's to say that you aren't one of the most recent cases, just trying to avoid a jail sentence.
All right. Let me propose something. What if we go willingly and you lock us up overnight? And in the morning, we try the teapot. I'll make a pot of tea. One of us will drink it. After which, one you will drink it.
He clearly
We will
does.
ask you questions. You will try to lie. You'll see that you can't. And we will lie. Or try. We will tell the truth. And you will know whether or not we are telling the truth.
I mean, we can try, but the way he talked earlier, he doesn't believe the magic teapot is real.
Well, that's why he would have to take it.
That's why he would take it, try to lie, and fail because he can't.
You can willingly fail.
Above the game for just a second.
Yes.
This is not in-game talking. This is not Friday talking. This is Derek talking. Random guards, if they don't trust us, are not going to drink anything that we give them. I'm just.
Well, that's why That's why one of us drinks it first.
Or they can brew it themselves.
So they can see that it's safe. Because if we drink it, it's safe, and then they drink it, and then see that it's true, and then, yeah.
Do they not have any person that can identify magic items in the town?
I mean,
what does identifying a magic item do?
It lets them
know
what it is.
No, what?
Yeah, it tells you what it is, so that a person who has the aptitude to identify an item can look at it and be, oh yeah, that's a magic teapot that forces people to tell the truth.
I mean, that's
fair
if they have it prepared, but that doesn't necessarily mean
right. But a lot of towns,
in fairness,
have
at this point they have overnight to prepare it.
Exactly.
But a lot of towns who sell magic items, the proprietor will also be able to identify magic items, and they typically do that for a service fee. So you can bring them items that have not been identified yet, and they can be like, oh, it's 20 gold. Yes, I can tell you what that is.
Well,
so I'm just curious if this town... Well, okay, how many gold it is. I'm just asking if this town has any kind of service like that where they can identify magic.
I mean, they have the Forge Cleric.
So...
Who's kind of desperate for some money right now, because the Forge is inactive.
Forge Cleric. Not necessarily meaning that they're active to the Forge. It's just their...
Oh, it's... Okay.
What Mouse is gonna ask, would any of your people be familiar with demonic symbols by chance?
Our cleric might.
Mouse is gonna point out the symbol on the warlock's hand. Seem like that could be incriminating.
There is nothing on that hand.
Oh, what? He's gonna do a double take.
Goes to look down. The scar is gone.
She's gonna look all over the body, trying to find it. Take off her shoes, see if it moves.
Oh.
The guard looks at you in disbelief. Let's take you to the jail, and we'll see if you're telling the truth tomorrow. It's too late for all this, and honestly, I've had a long day. Let's go.
Sorry. I just envisioned the pat down and removal of all weapons.
So we are going to jail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try and persuade them to not take me because I have animals to take care of.
Well, first off, what do you say? And then make me a persuasion check.
So, I have a pet that's very sensitive and needs to be taken care of. I'll be happy. As you see, I'm partied up with them. I'm not going to go anywhere without them.
Well,
I would very much
don't
be
point the guards fight.
Be allowed to go take care of my pet. Of
Go ahead. What is this pet you have? I'm sure it'll be fine until morning, but what is it?
about that. Where is he?
It's a baby wyvern.
It's a what?
He's well behaved, and he likes lamb.
Is that what your name is, Lamb?
No, I'm light.
He likes light too.
Food.
Oh, he likes the meat. Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Where is this pet of yours?
He didn't disappear too, did he?
Where did
Norbert,
we,
no.
Where did we leave the cart?
I think it would be by the market,
Okay, yeah.
because that's where we got the.
Well, you got
covering.
you got the covering. You took the cart, and you were getting ready to leave. Whenever you initially found the first event, so wherever you
But
would
we
have
wouldn't-
taken the cart.
We wouldn't have gone very far.
So did you leave a baby wyvern in the middle of town by itself?
He was sleeping in the cart. It's covered now.
Yeah.
In a cage, maybe?
Although I don't think that would make Norbert very happy.
Yeah,
That's what I
don't think-
figured.
But he does have the sleeve one, so
Was that the muzzle
no. Well,
or
for the tail.
the sheath?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Your friends are going to be in jail for the night. You take that cart with that creature and get out of my town for the night.
So it sounds like a great idea.
Jailbreak! Oh, wait, no.
What'd you say?
Jailbreak!
Oh,
Night, light.
oh.
Oh. You've been holding that one back, haven't you?
Actually, no, I just thought of it.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not too keen on spending the night in jail.
All right. So
That being said, I'm gonna go feed Norbert 2 days worth of food.
So where's the jail at?
the jail is back here.
All right.
So you are tossed into the same cell as Mako.
Mako!
See, we
Mouse
told
is
you we
gonna-
were gonna rescue you.
Mouse is gonna hug her.
This
We're just going about this in a roundabout way.
this doesn't look like a rescue.
We thought we'd get a good night's sleep and then do the rescue in the morning.
Uh-huh. So why are you in here now?
To keep you company.
Because we found the person who was doing it. She was using people's souls for demonic purposes.
Trying to.
So we killed her. I killed her. And the guards found out and they put us in prison for killing a random person that they didn't know.
I would have done it if you didn't.
Thank you.
So
Mouse
that
just lets out a heavy sigh.
So that was your best idea, was to, instead of letting them see the problem.
If we had let the guards take her, she would have escaped and just disappeared and started doing it all over again.
Or let the guards listen to her and then kill her.
She was a very powerful warlock.
We couldn't keep her alive much longer.
She was restrained.
The restraints wouldn't have held for long.
The guards wouldn't have. The guards would have showed up right away.
It don't matter.
And she was in service to the demons.
It's
a demon.
A demon. What demons? Okay. Well, regardless, it's done.
Dwarmoth.
How are we getting out of this situation?
In the morning?
With a magic teapot.
Well, when you say it's like that, it doesn't sound like a great idea.
Have I mentioned that you all are the most ridiculous group I have ever been around?
And now you're
welcome to the party.
Equally as ridiculous.
Oh god, what have I done?
Is Clatter with her? Did we go with her to the
Clatter
Just hours ago.
Is sitting over in the corner.
Okay.
Just hours ago, you stabbed one of us, so...
That wasn't my fault.
Mako doesn't remember. Mouse forgives.
Thanks for
I'm just
forgiving me.
saying.
What have I got myself into with you all? Where's the shiny one?
He stayed with the baby dragon. The wyvern.
Yeah, they didn't. Of course, they didn't lock him up because he's a psycho.
He didn't murder anybody.
Neither did you. Or me.
I mean, it is what it is at this point. Still haven't got to crack any skulls. I wanted to. Somebody told me not to.
We still need to figure out what happened with the forge. So we might do some skull cracking tomorrow.
Well, they won't let us into the forge, so I don't think.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we're not dwarvish enough.
Yeah.
Something
about
it's not our.
Their attempt.
We're dirty.
Crap like that. Yeah. Well, I'm going back to sleep. See y'all in the
Mouse is night night. Mouse is going to carve that demon symbol onto the wall.
Yeah, that won't make the guards at all.
Do we want? Wait. Do we want to make the demon symbol that may or may not have possessed this elf? Now that I'm thinking about it,
maybe, but she's annoyed that it disappeared.
As the entire jail cell turns into a possessed magic creature that eats us.
I'm not gonna lie. For half a second, I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna carve it into Friday. And I was like, what?
Here, Friday, let me give you a tattoo.
And for the rest of the campaign, Friday gets cursed.
Oh, so we're in jail.
Alright, so what are the rest of you all doing tonight? While,
So I'm gonna forgo my normal hunting, and,
just, what?
Just
cockroaches.
I'm sure there's something you could find to hunt in there.
But
cockroaches,
we only have
maybe a
like
rat.
27 pounds of turkey left. You have to hunt.
So I'm just gonna go sleep.
Okay.
She only makes like approximation of that symbol out of her memory.
Okay.
Frederick is going to enter his motionless state.
Okay.
As I go to sleep, I am going to hold on to my amulet of Lathander.
All right. Friday, you're in a motionless state. Mouse, are you still awake?
I think she would have gone to bed.
Okay, Alina, what about you?
Yeah, she'd go to bed.
Okay. Mouse, roll me a d20.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mouse might have made some bad decisions. He can roll. Oh, it was just slow. Neither of those were good.
Frydek, roll me your perception check.
Okay. Percepzione. 31.
Okay. All right.
I'll possess his mouse now.
Mouse does seem to be twisting a bit in her sleep. Mouse, as you fall asleep, the symbol carved into the wall begins to shiver just a little bit.
Oh no.
And
I mean, it was an average carving.
Intent matters. You hear a voice in your head.
Oh. Mistakes were made.
I see you've taken a liking to my symbol.
God.
No.
Yes?
Only trying to remember it. Or, well, to show the guards because it disappeared. It's not a very pleasing symbol. I've seen better. You can do better.
Don't tell her to.
I have an offer for you. If you were to accept this symbol and send the souls of the wicked to me, I could grant you power.
I don't think Mouse likes this.
Mouse gonna be a warlock.
You know what, actually?
No! I was kidding! No!
She can already do magic.
I can grant you power. And you don't have to kill anyone that you don't feel deserves it. Just send me the souls of those you deem wicked.
Hmm. I'm looking something up real quick. Mouse will need to think about this. She's not going to jump into anything just on a whim. Mouse will get back to.
That's pay. Yeah,
Well, I was muted.
I was like,
Mouse's sleep becomes more peaceful and a smile creeps across her face. Wonderful. Just carve that symbol again when you're ready to speak.
and she just kind of.
And the dream fades out. Alright. So with that, you are all able to complete a long rest. The jailers come and beat on the bars in the morning. Alright, you...
Before they do that, Thomas is already awake.
Mouse wakes up with a start. Her tail's all fluffy.
So, am I going to have any trouble getting back into town?
He only said for the night, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, he said for the night, but...
He said for the night, yeah. He definitely said that.
Norbert's coming with me.
To the gate, which is now shut. All right, so Thomas, what are you doing?
Wait, where did Norbert go?
Norbert's still with you.
I mean, Thomas is awake. He's just kind of like sitting in the corner thinking, meditating.
Okay.
And when they knock on the bars, he'll stand up. Morning.
It definitely is morning. Time to prove your case here.
That we will.
Behold, the magic teapot.
Can someone please
So,
make this
did they
thing go away?
Did they confiscate us or like our items, or did they just
they
put us in a
confiscated
cell?
everything. No, they weren't
Okay.
going to leave you with your items.
I assumed, but I just wanted to check. That teapot.
Sir,
That's
my
the-
scorpion better
that's
be
the thing
alive
we were
when you give
talking
my
about.
stick back to me.
That teapot, what?
That's what we were referring to. We can brew some tea in that and prove to you what we're saying is true.
Okay. Any special ingredients we need, or is it just tea?
Just tea, whatever flavor you like.
All right. They leave for a few minutes. See most of the guards come back. You had one that was keeping watch over you. They come back in with a bag full of leaves. Here you go. Give it a shot. Brew the tea. Bring it over to you.
All right. Is there one of us you would prefer to drink this?
Please say fried egg.
I think you.
All right. I will have it. There are 3 servings if you'd like 2 of us to take it. And I pour myself a cup and I chug it back, drinking the whole thing. And then I hand the pot over.
He waits a couple of seconds.
As you can see, I'm fine.
Intently.
And as I said, this is a teapot of truth. I simply cannot lie for the next 10 minutes. And I won't even have, like, tried to fight it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can willingly fail that spell.
Yeah.
Takes, pours another cup, drinks it down. Well, at least it's good.
Now, I don't know if you want to do a charisma save or if... Whatever.
Willingly fail.
Okay.
Magical effects.
Okay. Great.
Well, at least the flavor's good. I still don't believe a word you have to say, and
Well,
honestly, this creature over here that is responsible for killing whoever that was, that elf creature, I fully believe that he is... Why am I telling you this?
again, the teapot of truth.
Fully believe that he is what? What do you believe I am?
Well,
Try to tell me your name is something other than your name. What's your name, good sir?
Let me think of a good name here. Who do I want to be today? I want to be Rainan. No, I want to be Rainan. My name is Rainan.
Nice to meet you, Rainan.
As you can see, you can only speak the truth, as can I. Ask me anything.
Tell me about this person that you've killed.
Well, this person was a warlock, an elven warlock, it seems, who was disguised as a dwarf amongst your people. They were causing the magical spell that forced people to... that's scary. That forced people to stab each other. They were trying to collect souls for their dark master, and we felt it necessary to stop them. We weren't sure that there was any prison that could hold their power, and we did what we felt was necessary to protect everyone of this town.
By this demon lord, are you speaking on the symbol that is etched on the back wall?
Oh.
Yes, this is what was carved on the elf's hand. See?
I don't know where that came from, but yes, that is.
You watched me carve it.
Oh, did I see her? Or did I go to sleep? I feel like I went to sleep first.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You went to sleep before you.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody else watched me carve it.
Oh, well, I suppose she carved it, possibly to remember. But
I wanted to show them.
But yes, that is the symbol of the
so
demon I speak
the cleric can see and know what demon lord it was.
I see. And do you have any ties to this demon lord?
We do not. I myself follow the Great Lord the Thander.
We have 2 clerics.
I follow
now in the
Obadiah.
party.
But I know that symbol
And a
is
paladin.
Like you're still held outside the gate. They've been given very distinct instructions on you. Obadiah, Lathander, Truth Teapot. All the chaotic things that have been brought into this town.
I promise you, we only mean the best of intentions.
We were actually going to leave.
I mean,
before
we were probably the least chaotic of what you were already dealing with.
We were getting ready to leave, but we heard people trying to stab each other, and the rest of the party felt that they had to stop and help. So we did, and we solved a problem for you. You're welcome.
And Mouse got stabbed.
Yeah.
Well,
if we were doing the stabbing, why would we stab one of our own people?
Well,
Sir.
We were causing the stabbings, rather.
I mean, to be honest, we have one of your party members that stabbed one of your party members.
Yeah.
I forgive her. I will not. Mouse will not press charges.
As you can see, it was the magic of the demon, and we hold no ill will for any of the prisoners in here.
And now,
and we know they are all innocent. It was again that elf that caused all of this mayhem.
And now that the warlock
your people are.
It won't happen anymore.
Well,
as my friend said,
we do appreciate the effort put forward. We would appreciate in the future if you were to capture someone. Let us speak to them before you kill them.
What means do you have to ensnare a warlock of that power?
We have a sword. If it's deemed that they are at fault for it, we would slice them.
Remember how many people this warlock has caused to stab others. I do not know that a sword is enough.
Well, it may be a magic sword that can tell that the person is bad.
I believe a sword would do the trick, considering you had them bound and nearly gagged when we arrived. They are still bound and dead on the floor out there. I don't think a caster is going to be much worry with their fingers tied in knots.
How long do you leave prisoners tied in knots? Or do you allow them to eat?
If they are deemed to be that dangerous, they will be dealt with swiftly, especially as an outsider.
All right.
The only reason that you all are all standing right now is because you had a way to prove to us that you were telling the truth.
So you can let us out now?
I suppose. Opens the door and lets you all out. Tell your winged friend not to bring that creature back into town.
Norbert is very well behaved.
We're leaving.
I
As
can
long as
promise
he is
you,
fed.
and
Actually,
you know
he
I
has
cannot
not bitten
lie,
anybody.
that creature is as safe as any of us.
And I can promise you, and you know I cannot tell a lie, that I don't think any of you are safe.
That's valid.
I understand.
While we appreciate your efforts, I would prefer that the town remain completely dwarvish at this point. Thank you for your efforts. Your items are up front, and for solving our problems, we will toss you some gold. But we do ask that you leave afterwards.
Yeah, that's fine. Good one, Alina. Very good.
That was good.
Oh, that's great.
It's a pretty valid response, though.
All right, so I will grab our stuff and then turn around to everybody and be like, "Let's go. Let's get out of town. Let's grab our cart."
I
And
do have to ask, sir. Do you... And I hear it's above our pay grade. But I do hear that your forge is out of commission, and I wonder if you want any help solving that case.
Our forge is holy ground. Only dwarves step foot in it. While
I
appreciate
understand.
Your offer,
I understand. We wouldn't necessarily have to step foot in it to solve the culprits and help you resolve the issue. But that is up to you.
while I appreciate
Maybe we can send a
efforts.
message to Helena and let her know.
I mean, we don't hunt the stone anymore, but
Send a message. I didn't mean that. Sending stone. Just you can send a missive.
I appreciate your efforts. Please take your items and take your leave.
Yes, sir. We bid you adieu.
Alright, so
And Thomas gathers his items and...
you all gather your items. Along with
And Moth's gonna walk by the garden, kind of whispering, like, maybe scrape that symbol off the wall. And then she's gonna keep going.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the new artwork that I will be responsible for chiseling off the wall. Just kind of hangs his head down. This is not
She pats him on the shoulder and then walks away.
I don't have anything that would help with that, do I? No.
So you grab all of your items as well as a 50 gold coin purse.
In total?
Yes. Yes, in total.
I'm surprised we got that much, to be honest.
Right.
That would have been from the temple. Is it a normal
Which
skull?
one?
It just says
we had a
skull. I don't know why. I'm assuming it was from early on because I don't remember it.
So
I'm guessing
there were like 2 or 3 skulls that we found in that temple.
Yeah, exactly.
One of them,
Which one?
One of them had the goggles of charming that I have. I have the goggles, but I think
I don't think it was that. I think it was from before the temple. I think it was probably just a skull, but I don't know what from.
We did have that cursed skull that's in our house.
Yes.
Oh, that's
There was a normal skull that had the goggles of charming on.
Do you still have the golden skull in your inventory as well?
Yeah, and then the golden skull. Yeah, that might be written in my notes.
The regular skull might be the one that the goggles of charming were on. It's just a standard skull.
Yeah. The normal skull had the goggles on, and then the golden skull was attached to a trap that I disarmed, and then I took the skull.
Could be wrong. I don't think this is
I might
either of
actually
those.
have. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know why you have another skull then. We did seem to be collecting skulls, though.
I think I might have just taken a skull from something early on in a dungeon, and I don't recall exactly where is really where we're at.
Like I said, I think we've just started collecting different skulls.
I know I was collecting dragon heads for a while, but I was waiting to making my stuff.
We ran out of dragons to fight.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail the whole thing. I just was wondering if anyone knew.
I was just listing off the skulls that I know of.
I mean, it wouldn't be D&D if somebody didn't say, "Hey, does anybody remember where this random skull is from my inventory?"
That just reminds me of that.
It is a very D&D thing.
All right, so who has the skull that we found at the house?
I think it's still at the house.
The magic skull, I think, is in the house still.
Yeah, I think we have a vault behind the painting.
That floor.
Or was it? It was somewhere. It locked up.
It's underneath the floor.
Okay. I know it was wrapped in a cloth.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything smart like rent out our house while we were gone, did we?
No.
I mean, why would we rent out a house if it has the cursed item in it?
And the gold skull should be in the...
I guess that makes sense.
The gold skull should be in the bag of holding. So whatever other skull...
the carpet of flying that we've never used.
Yes. Yeah.
That might have been helpful tracking this warlock thing.
Not to you.
Well, obviously not to me. So are we leaving the town then?
Yeah, I think we kind of have to. Unless we want to fight the entire town, which seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, don't. Let's not do that because we'll die.
You're outside. You can't even hear this.
Hey, Beard, what's the gate made of?
No, strong metal. Strong magical metal that is fire resistant.
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so we get to the carts, pack everything up, leave town, and head north.
Alright.
As quickly as humanly possible.
Before I realized the gate's made of wood?
No, it's made out of metal. The walls are made of stone, the gate's made out of metal. Gotta remember, this is a dwarven town, so forging is kind of their thing.
Okay.
Mining and forging, yeah. Alright. So you are heading north?
Yes, let's go north. Finish going towards Mythune.
To Alaska?
Pretty much. Oh Lord, are you really
No.
That was just
they get to the gate before I do it.
Okay.
So he's about to.
Okay, so the gate opens and they all come out as you're preparing to throw acid splash at the gate.
Including Mako?
Including Mako, slowly.
Alright.
Mako is still struggling.
Mouse is
Can I try a lesser restoration on her?
You can certainly attempt it.
Okay, I hate it when you say that because it makes me think I'm gonna kill her or something. Alright,
She's actually a possessed demon, and doing healing causes harm.
awesome. Lesser restoration.
I mean, if she was undead, it would be.
Oh, didn't mean to do it twice, sorry. We'll try that.
Okay. Alright, we'll remove one of the ticks of poison off of her.
Oh.
Whoa, she was poisoned?
Yeah.
Apparently multiple times?
He did cast it twice.
Well,
yeah.
There's already been a greater restoration. So, this particular toxin is extremely strong, is arcane, and does require multiple cases. It's like a consistent effect that greater restoration takes multiple applications to like regrow limbs and things like that. This is something along those lines. That's the
long rest doesn't do anything for it.
Long rest doesn't regrow limbs.
Why not?
It just doesn't.
I know when I lose my left arm and I sleep for a long time, I suddenly grow a left arm back.
Okay, lizard man.
I identify as an axolotl. Thank you.
Alright, so I'll just do that after every long rest. I'll do a lesser restoration on her, try to help her untick those poisons.
Should you do it before every long rest?
Yeah, that's probably a better idea. So until it's gone, from now on, every night, right before we go to do our long rest, I'm going to do a lesser restoration, if I have one.
Okay.
Or if I have enough spell slots.
So we are heading towards Great Hollow. Heading north.
Sure.
Okay. If you don't head towards Great Hollow, you're going through the mountains.
Yeah, let's not go through the mountains.
I like mountains.
Are you sure? I mean, if you want to go through the mountains, you are welcome to. That is your straight shot. Great Hollow helps you avoid the mountains.
Let's have a group vote. I know Thomas chooses mountains.
I mean, I don't know if I actually do. I was just saying that.
I'm all for the mountains.
Okay, Light chooses mountains. Mouse? Not mountains or mountains?
Whatever is the most scenic.
Mountain.
Mountains are good.
Alina, mountains or not mountains?
Mountains or not mountains?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the map that has the labels? Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How's the road on the mountains?
Well, I'm guessing on a mountain there's not much of a road.
Either mountain. Depends.
We're right next to a dwarven town right now.
Yes, you are.
So maybe there's
going through mountains.
Yes, however, the pathway up there. Picture the pathway to Mordor.
Okay, so we're not getting the card up there. I think decision's been made.
So Great Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Forests are scenic too.
Well, between here and Great Hollow, there's a large plain that looks like before we get into a forest.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Large plains.
Wait, there's a plane?
We can see the mountains in the distance?
Like a 747?
Yes, in D&D, there's a 747 perched on the road.
We should get there in no time then.
Alright, so we're attempting to go to Great Hollow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now we have a covered wagon.
Yes, you do.
So that when it rains, we don't get rained on.
Indeed.
And it's possibly easier for people to sleep.
Did anybody get shocks installed?
Nope.
No, but we do have a spare wheel.
I think we have 2 spare wheels.
Are shocks a thing?
I was just gonna suggest getting like a couple blankets to put in the back to make it softer. If people want to sleep in the cart.
Can we get a memory foam mattress?
Yes. We'll get that when we buy the 747.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but bouncing on a hard surface, even if it's padded, is still bouncing on a hard surface.
Yeah, but when it's padded, it's like jumping on the bed.
Because we're going to put 6 inches of padding in the cart.
We might. I don't know.
If it means we can get a long rest while we're traveling, I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Plus, we could bury light under the padding, so, when we bounce up and down, we could squish them.
There's other things we could bury him under, too. I mean, what?
Oh, goodness. Okay. I need somebody to roll a d4 for me.
Yeah. First one that sits on me, I'm burning the cart down.
All right, and a d100?
Got it. Oh, never mind. Frydek got it first.
28. Ah. Frydek, aren't you so happy you rolled first?
No, he's not.
Because it's storming the whole way?
It's freezing cold.
I think Fireball can fix that.
All right.
Oh boy.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
All right. Alrighty then. So you trek through the freezing cold, shivering the entire way. I do need a d20 roll, please.
What do you mean? I have this heated scarf.
What?
I said I have this heated scarf. I'm not freezing.
You have this
11.
heated scarf. Do you actually have a magic item that's a heated scarf?
I have a living item that's a heated scarf.
Oh! I mean, it's technically a reptile, so... I don't know about how...
It just gets cold too?
Yeah, it gets very cold. You might want to try and find a way to heat your reptile.
There's no way to peacefully
Yes, you got a long
stick
rest in
flame or
prison.
anything.
Just making sure.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Sorry, what were we rolling?
I just need a d20 from somebody.
Oh, is that what Frydek just did, though?
Yeah, 11.
Yep, an 11. Okay. So you're able to make your way through the plains towards Great Hollow for your first day's travel without any issue other than being extremely cold. Do you attempt to push through the night, or do you try and rest?
I mean, considering how cold it is, I don't think we should push our luck. What do y'all think?
Yeah, we should stop and light a fire.
Yeah, I'm good with
That
that.
said, Thomas being Thomas,
You gonna go hunting?
he's gonna go see if he can find something in the
shocked
freezing
by this
cold.
sudden turn of adventure.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a... Well, are we trying to set up camp before you go hunt, or are we going hunting and then setting up camp?
I might leave them to set up camp, and I go hunt.
Okay. You make a survival check, and whoever's attempting to find a spot for camp, make a survival... Or a... Yeah, survival check. Both you make one. Okay. And who's finding camp?
If I recall correctly, Frydek should?
Okay.
Well, don't you have like a
Survival
plus
is,
12 to perception
flat
or something?
roll, so-
Am I rolling a survival or a perception to find camp?
Survival.
Oh, you're right. It's survival. Never mind. I don't know who has the best survival.
Gee, I wonder.
Plus 9. Yeah. Fridak should.
Fridak has all the good rolls.
Fridak, is there anything you don't have like a plus
He's
7
like a
or
Mary
higher in?
Sue.
I think my sheet might be messed up or something.
I was just happy I didn't have anything below a 0, but
There's
you know
no
what?
reason for me to have a 12 in Arcana. I just looked at my thing, and I didn't choose Arcana on anything. And my intelligence is a 0. And I don't have proficiency or... I'm not proficient with Arcana, so I have no idea how there's a plus 12 in that box.
I'll have to look at it a little bit later.
Yeah, my Arcana is plus 12. Anything Wisdom, I get a plus 6 on, just without even proficiency or... what do you call it? Expertise. So like animal handling, insight, the stuff that I have proficiency in, like my medicine is a plus 9, nature's a plus 9. Which that's another one. That should not be a plus 9.
Does it have something to do with your druid circle?
I don't think so.
Do you have anything that's low?
I mean, history is a plus 0, athletics is a plus 0, acrobatics is a plus 3, deception is a plus 2, intimidation is a plus 2.
I mean, maybe it's figuring it out right. It's just because of like the various choices you made, but
yeah, it's entirely possible. We'll take a look at it later and find out.
Yeah.
I think Fridak is just a Mary Sue. Alright.
Okay, so Fridak, you do find a suitable place. Clearing some of the ice from the blades of grass, you're able to find a spot that looks like it's high enough to continue to be dry and is also out of the way. Has potential for cover.
Yeah.
And Thomas, what are you looking for? What are you attempting to hunt in the plains? With a 22, you can pretty much choose what it is that you're looking for.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of what would actually be in the plains.
Plains would have deer, bear, rabbit. You have mink.
I'll look for like a deer.
A deer? Okay.
Or something similar.
Deer.
Maybe something a little smaller, but deer-like.
Smaller? Okay.
Yeah. Trying to think what those other creatures are that are like a deer but kind of smaller.
To be in the same area as deer. Kind of like a deer.
Deer would work. We can do deer.
Would work. Okay. So you find a small deer.
Okay. So I'm going to get within like let's say like 60 feet of it.
Okay.
And knock back an arrow and try to shoot it.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to shoot it. Where is my...
That's a 20.
Hey.
A 20, that will definitely hit.
Oh, I used the wrong thing, but it would have been the same number.
Okay.
I would be using my oath bow. Without actually speaking the words.
Okay.
And that would be a 10, mostly because I don't want to do poison damage, because I assume that poisoning the food we might eat is probably a bad idea.
It would be a 5, actually.
Yeah, it'd be a 5. Because it's not a...
Oh, sorry, you're right, it's a 5. It's a 5.
5, okay. Okay, let me just check the... Wow. Yeah! Okay, so you're... Yeah, 20 will hit, and 5 will drop it instantly.
Oh, great. So then I drag that back to camp and cook up a healthy portion of meat and give that to everybody after a long day of traveling in the freezing cold. A warm meal would help everybody, I think, but obviously only if they want it. And then I'll prepare the rest for a jerky on the back of the cart and I should probably, you know what? I should try to skin this thing though.
Yeah, you should. Why in
So let's
the
do that.
heck is a deer's attack not horns? It's instead bite.
What?
Yeah,
Yikes.
its actions are bite. 1d4 piercing damage. Not using the antlers.
So not all deer.
Or even hooves.
Well, I know.
Like,
or
hooves
even
would make-
hooves. Antlers
Yeah.
or hooves, you would think that they would, go for something that... Yeah,
It's gonna bite me with its leaf-biting mouth.
exactly.
Would that be a survival check for skinning it?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay. 12 is not bad. It's a deer. You've done it several times, so that would be enough.
So does that actually get me like a
It gets
deer
you-
pelt?
It does get you
Okay.
an untanned deer pelt.
All right. Out of curiosity, I can apparently make jerky on my travels. Can I lay out a deer pelt to tan, or is that not an option? On like maybe the roof of the cart.
Let's see.
It's cold.
It is cold.
That's true.
So
Maybe,
it'd be very-
maybe it'll freeze for now, but
Yeah, very difficult to tan a hide. And do you know the proper process? Thomas would know it. Do you know the proper process?
I mean, you could like salt it to preserve it, and then you can
Thomas,
feed it
as
later.
as a hunter-gatherer, you would know the proper way to tan a hide, which would be to scrape it down to the skin, get all the muscle and tissue off of it, leave nothing but the skin on the backside, and then use a puree of the brain fat to properly treat the skin to tan it.
yes, and of course I know that.
Definitely.
Did someone just learn something?
I mean, I did learn it milliseconds before he said it because I was reading it at the time. So, he didn't teach me anything. But maybe.
Okay.
So I do that and get it ready so that it can tan as soon as it thaws out after the freezing weather.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, if you think about it, like trappers and stuff, they would hunt and preserve hides in the
Yeah.
cold winter, so
Yeah,
it's
he
not.
would just have to have it somewhere near the heat so it wouldn't
Yeah.
freeze. But yeah, he could absolutely do it. It would just be
Okay.
a little bit more tedious, and you'd have to make sure that it was somewhere near the fire to keep it warm, but not so far that it bakes the puree on it. But yeah,
All right. So
You can-
I
you
will
can-
try to do that. Do I need to roll anything to do that, or am I just good to do that?
I would say you're good to do that. You've probably done it 1,000 times. You are a trapper at this point,
Strangely enough, this is the first time I've done it in game.
right?
I've always just taken the meat. But okay, great. Love that.
Okay. So you bring back Bambi.
Oh,
What was that?
Alina is apparently echoing.
Echo.
Trying to eat your mic, dude.
I am?
Nope, you're good now. You were for a minute there, but you're not anymore.
Stop trying to eat your mic. It's not tasty or nutritious.
I don't have a mic.
Says
Whenever you
you.
jostled
Well, how do I hear
jostled
you then?
around,
I don't actually know where the microphone on this laptop is.
Probably inside your laptop, but it's still there.
Oh, I can't eat it then. If it's in the laptop, I don't think it'll fit in my mouth.
Just not trying hard enough.
Just not trying hard enough.
Anyway, so I got the deer pelt. I fed anybody that wanted food, and then I'm gonna make jerky out of whatever else is left.
Okay.
Out of curiosity about how much is left.
Well, let's see. Nobody has eaten today. So I would say they probably go through about half of the meat that you're able to procure from the small deer.
Okay.
So you probably have about 15 to 20 pounds of meat that you could dry into, dehydrate into jerky, which would probably yield you between 7 to 10 pounds of actual jerky once you get the water weight out.
All right.
Okay, so what are all of you doing for the night?
So after dinner, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will try to do the morning shift as far as
Yeah, he's
keeping
just
an eye
gonna
on
sit by
things.
the fire. Frydeck's just gonna sit by the fire and go enter his motionless state.
Okay.
I'm gonna play with Norbert beside the fire.
Okay.
Before I go to bed, I am actually gonna tell everybody I really missed you guys. Happy to be with you. Have a good night. And then
Thank you, Thomas.
go lay down and go to bed.
Mako is going to hobble over to the nearest soft spot that she can find and plop down. Say, good night. I'll see you in the morning.
And then before we go to bed, I'll do another what's it called on her?
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, a little lesser restoration on her before we go to bed.
Thanks, Frydeck. I feel a heck of a lot better now.
Yeah.
Mouse will curl up next to Mako and help keep her warm.
I guess, does Mako seem to have any damage from having been poisoned or anything like that, or just
I think
the
it's
effect?
exhaustion.
They are levels of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That was her
Okay.
last one, by the way.
Okay.
Hooray!
Yes, so you took all 4 levels of poisoned exhaustion off of her. They were not healable by catching up on rest. They had to actually be removed by lesser restoration. Lesser or greater. Greater did 2, lesser did 1.
Cool. So I guess is anybody gonna stay up and watch, or I can take it all? I can take all 4 if you want me.
Well, like I say, I'll do the 4th one because I only need 6 hours anyway. But yeah, I usually get up first thing in the morning and do a watch. So
Anyone gonna talk around the campfire
I
or
wasn't
anything
planning
like
on
that?
Mouse will braid Mako's hair while she's sleeping, and she'll take a first watch.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Mako is going to sleep soundly through it.
Yeah, she's using sleight of hand to do it. So, she's gonna braid her hair very well.
Yeah.
Light, are you doing the second watch, or are you just doing the first watch also?
Second watch.
Okay, so here's mine for the second watch. Is it like joining for third watch, or am I rolling alone?
Alina will join.
Okay.
Oh. On second thought, you might be doing this mostly alone.
And then
Alina's falling asleep as she's doing her watch.
And then last
She's
watch
awake,
with
kind of.
Thomas. Oh, I rolled under 20.
Hasn't shown up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Thomas, you're on your shift.
Okie dokie. So this is perception. Here we go. 19.
Okay.
Does if nothing happens during this time period,
Nothing happens.
I'm actually gonna sit next to Frydak as we take watch, and I'm gonna mention: Have you guys run across more constructs like yourself?
After we left the town that we left you in, before we got to Oakenshield, we ran across a group that attacked us on the road. That's why I've been healing up, trying to fix Mako, because she got hit with a poison dart, and it knocked her out and just about killed her immediately.
I should let you know, and I guess the rest of the group, that on my way to Oakenspire, I did come across a group of 12 that seemed to be searching for a group that they were tracking.
So the group that we took down, the leader had a blinky light inside of him, and I extricated it because I was trying to see what it was, and it stopped blinking. And when we got to Oakenspire, I talked to a blacksmith there, and he said that he'd seen that magic before, and that was likely a way for someone to track it. And I immediately went and destroyed it. So that may have been what they were looking for. And then, can I describe to him where we first camped out that night?
Yeah. When
I removed the tracking device. So I want to describe it to him and see if that matches where he found the other group.
Okay. So you should be able to make out from the description what I sent you roughly where they were.
Was that where the group was searching?
It seems like it matches pretty well.
Okay, so they were probably searching for that tracking device and that guy the leader that we took out. And they all had the keys to the future symbols on them. So it's from the same place where I was created. Could you tell the ones that you saw if they had those icons on them?
Beard?
That was a high enough perception check that you would realize that all of the inorganics did in fact have
it. They did seem to have the same symbol, yes.
And it was all constructs. You said 12 constructs?
There were 12 constructs. There was also a human with them. He seemed to be kind of the leader of the group, and they were trying to track something. So I guess it was this construct you guys took out.
Yeah. I wonder who that man could be. Screw you, Beard. Roach knows exactly who it is. Frydak has no idea.
Just so everybody's on the same page, not that Well, so Frydek and I at least are on the same page. Not that he would recognize it. I will describe said man to him.
But I don't think that Frydek.
Yeah.
Given well, hold on a second. When we were in Verdorn, did what's her face give us a description of the man?
Nope.
That was. Nope. So we would know the description. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. I'm not thinking you actually will understand the description, but like if you see him in the future, you'll know that is that guy. Basically, if I describe him well enough, is my goal here.
So what do he look like?
He was definitely a man, and he was human.
I like a man.
And he had 2 legs. I know.
What?
2 of them.
2?
And 2 arms.
That can't be.
I'm hoping Thomas can do a better description of said man.
2 legs and 2 arms? Now you're just talking crazy.
Yes. He would have dirty blonde hair cut into, think a bulkier version of Milo from
Atlantis.
Yes.
Okay.
Very similar to that.
All right. So I explained that to Frydek. So he kind of has an idea of what this person looks like. And I'll tell him I don't know if we want to share this with the group, that I wanted it to be between you and I because I know how these constructs affect you. So
yeah.
Atlantis.
Okay.
Hey, I forgot that text to speak bot is somehow in here.
It just seems like the more and more times we interact with constructs, they're all evil. And I just hope that doesn't happen. Because I don't want to be that.
you seem to be very different than them. I don't think there's any worry of that. I wouldn't concern yourself, as you're not like them. I don't know what made you different, but you're not one of them.
I appreciate that very much, more than you know.
And I'll throw another log on the fire and just kind of sit back and spend the rest of our watch sitting there unless something else happens.
Okay. You make it through the night without any issues. Last watch is ending now, so go ahead and tell me what is happening here. Light.
Why am I suddenly concerned?
Okay. The fire goes out at the end of the last watch.
But I just put a log on it.
And it goes out.
Is it still freezing cold?
Luckily, it's not freezing.
It's just being conscientious of forest fires.
Luckily, it is not freezing cold around the fire, because if that was the case, you would have had to have made a DC 15 Constitution saving throw to gain the benefits for a long rest. And if you had failed by 5 or more, you would have gained an additional level of exhaustion.
Got it.
Yep. So, stopping by the fire was very smart. Okay, so what is everyone doing with the morning?
Just getting up and prepping to get ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll pass out some rations if anybody wants any.
Does anyone want rations?
Yeah.
Alina, I'll take some.
I could eat. Mouse could eat.
Just be very mindful about your rations, because you don't want to run out of them.
We don't want to run out of them. How many people was that?
Myself and Alina.
Anybody else?
300 pounds of jerky dragging with
All
you.
right. I mean,
You
I
can only
only
go
have
so far.
82 days of rations. It's running a little low.
You know,
Why is
82
that
days
legitimately
and
how I
going-
picture Thomas running around with the rations?
You can see him like a food peddler at a game. Rations, get your rations.
I mean, as you know, like he does like go into town and like sometimes try to sell the meat or whatever. Like that's him. He's just that's what he does. Anyway, what now?
On the road, I guess.
On the road again.
Un momento. See if it'll actually let me stretch it out here now. Come on. Come on, you punk. Do what you're supposed to. Stretchy. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe not. Anyway. Yeah, we were able to stretch it a little bit. So, currently, you all are right about here.
Cool.
I'm sorry. Can you show that again?
Right about here.
Ah, beautiful.
Okay. So, are you
Oakenspire
starting off the day
style.
again? Oh no.
Yeah, keep going towards the Great Hollow.
Okay. I needed another D4 for me and another D100.
I'm not rolling anything because the last time I rolled, bad things happened.
I'll get a T100.
Right, 57. So where's the D4?
I'll do the D. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, a 4 and a 57. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Clear skies. Look at that. Very nice. A nice, strong day's travel. The wind at your back. Cold temperatures have faded. The frost has melted. And I need a D20. Okay. Making your way through the fields, you do come to a river crossing. There is currently a bridge that goes across it that is not, it does not look like it's in the best condition. questionable.
I remember this from Oregon Trail.
Right, this is questionable if it'll be passable with a cart.
Oh. Am I crazy, or does Frydak weigh more than the cart and all of us combined?
Frydak does not weigh more than the cart and all of you combined. He is heavy, but not that heavy.
Okay.
He's close.
Alright, so this is a very rickety bridge. Old, dilapidated, and questionable structural integrity. But it is also the only way across without crossing the river itself.
How fast is the river moving?
It's got a fairly quick speed to it.
How deep does it seem to be?
After about 10 feet in, you can no longer see the bottom.
Hmm.
And the bridge seems pretty sketch.
Yeah.
You can
Does it...
make an investigation check or a survival check on the bridge to see how structurally safe you deem it. Survival? If Frydak steps foot on this bridge, it's most likely going to fall through.
How heavy is Frydak?
How deep?
Well,
is
apparently
the,
less than the cart, so...
How deep?
Well,
is
less than the cart and all of us combined.
After 10 feet, we can't see the bottom of the river, so... Deep? I kind of think we go up or down the river until we find a better way to cross.
Okay,
But...
what about can the cart without Frydak? If Frydak was not there, could the cart itself with all the people in it cross the bridge?
Well, the cart, he said, was heavier than Frydak, so...
No.
He said Frydak and all of us were heavier.
I guess you're right.
Frydak was heavier than us and the cart. So
Other way around, but yes.
yeah. Whatever.
You're right. If all of us were on the cart, it would be heavier than Frydak.
Combined weight. That's what I meant.
So I guess maybe the cart could make it across by with the smallest person on it, and then...
But how heavy is Frydak?
400 pounds.
Okay. So you couldn't even use the carpet to get across.
That said, he's a construct. He can just walk across the bottom.
Or, Frydak could, I mean, that's true, but Frydak is going to walk up to Mouse, and then he's going to wild shape into a mouse. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
up on top of her head.
There we go. Problem solved. For Frydak, anyway.
And then
There's a mouse on mouse. Okay.
And then,
I still question whether or not we should just try to find another way across the river. This can't be the only way.
Right, but we don't need to. If we can get Mouse driving the cart across
But how
the river,
heavy is the cart?
With that 19, do I have the ability to determine whether or not... Because I was able to determine whether or not Frydak could make it across the bridge. Can I determine whether or not I think the cart by itself can make it across the bridge?
No,
Okay,
the cart plus Mouse. The lightest person.
I want you to think about something. How does a cart...
I'm assuming... Well, the cart uses some sort of animal. I don't recall what we have in front, but probably horses.
Or a horse. I don't remember which one we had.
If Frydak is 400 pounds and could not step foot on this bridge...
I don't think the cart...
Two horses and a cart can't. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, I think we should find another way across.
When we could... Is there a road that goes further, up or down the river?
There is. There's one that goes towards the mountains and one that goes away from the mountains.
I mean, we can keep going until we find a better pass.
I excuse me. I vote that we head towards the mountains and see if we can find another conveyance across the bridge. Or at least a better place to cross. Any other thoughts on this matter?
I mean, I'm good with that.
I agree.
Would that be taking us north?
That would be taking you north.
Or
Towards
east?
the
Or
mountains.
west?
Northwest.
North. Okay, so that would be in the general direction we need to go. So I say we head that way.
Alright. Anybody opposed? Otherwise we start heading that way? Squeakers?
Friday, only the new Welsh rule says that Friday can still speak when he's in.
Oh yeah, 2024.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He'll just say, "Yeah, let's go," and he's just gonna ride in Mouse's hair for a while.
Ratatouilleing me.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. What now?
I think we're heading up river? Or would that be downriver? I don't know which way the river's flowing.
Upriver.
Okay.
Yeah, generally it flows from the mountains downward. And most
Or towards the sea, but
right, and most also geographically most rivers flow north to south for some reason on the globe anyway.
Funny that you said
On Earth?
Yeah.
Who's to say what this place is like?
The person who wrote it.
Oh.
Physics and stuff. I mean, there's only a couple of places where it doesn't flow north to south, and that's usually because it flows up to down. Like the little islands down that are floating that somehow miraculously never run out of water. Okay, so continuing northbound or northwest upriver. Make a perception check for me, or a survival check, either one.
Let's see here.
you.
I retain my wisdom scores, so I can roll my regular perception.
Yeah, it's just physical
Mhm.
scores.
Oh, I rolled
change.
low that time. 17.
I rolled low. It's a 17. Okay, so Mr. Squeaky, the talking mouse, you would notice before anyone else that there is a section of the river that you can see stones all the way through. There is a little bit of white water that goes across the top. However, it is probably at most a foot deep.
Squeak, squeak. Hey, we can cross there. Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeakum. That means we can probably cross there.
Speak twice for yes.
Oh, man. Oh. Yay, inside jokes. So that would be roughly right here that you would be crossing.
I mean, it's closer to the town anyway.
Mm-hmm. So everyone crosses through there. Do you attempt to bring the cart through, I'm assuming?
Yeah. We didn't get it all decked out for nothing.
I'm sorry, the carts, because you have two of them?
That's right. Yeah, that we have two.
Did we cover both of them?
No, just one of them got covered.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you are able to cross the river. You make your way into the forest on the outskirts of Great Hollow. You still do have about a day's travel through the forest. But it is becoming nightfall.
Let's go all night.
What's that?
The weather's much better. Let's keep going.
Do we know how far we are away from Great Hollow?
He just said a day.
Well, I know he said a day to us. The question is, do we as characters actually know that it's a day away?
Well, you do have a map.
Okay. So Thomas will now bring up well, I guess we know that we're potentially entering into a dangerous situation, yeah?
Why?
Well, maybe not with Great Hollow, but Mythune
definitely would be.
Yeah.
But do we think Great Hollow is safe?
Do we know anything about Great Hollow? I don't know if we do.
I guess maybe we don't.
I mean, do you know something? Because nobody was even thinking that it possibly would be unsafe until you said something. So
I mean, we didn't know.
Okay.
We didn't know Oakenspire was going to be dangerous.
That's fair. So maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Okay, then maybe we can push through
I
tonight.
don't think we really know anything about.
I'm always concerned to get to a major spot, but this might be a little metagamey.
I mean,
without sleep.
Oakenspire was the only town that we visited that we didn't ever really had a problem, except for the false Hydra. But Oakenspire was really the only town we might have. I mean, Yanrel was fine.
What was that other one to the east where there was fine.
I mean, there were problems in
what was it, Stormscar, where we had the fight that we did with the guys that we had to capture and take back to...
That was Shorecrest.
Oh, was that Shorecrest?
But we went there looking for them.
Yeah.
True.
The only town
never mind.
Were Verdorn and Oakenspire.
Never mind, I said nothing, let's push through.
Okay.
Your paranoia is showing.
I don't know why he would be paranoid.
It's a mystery.
Okay, if you're pushing through, I need another D4 and a D100, please.
Yeah, hold on a second. I think Frydek might have to revert back in order to enter his motionless state, because I don't think he can do that as a mouse. So Frydek will make sure and climb off of mouse before he reverts back to a 400-pound construct, so he doesn't accidentally squish her.
54. Clear skies overnight.
And then he will enter his motionless state.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a D20, not a D4. So 3, 2, 3. That's still clear skies. So, overnight, Frydek gets a long rest. Is anyone else going to attempt to get a long rest? And who's driving the carts?
I have usually volunteered to drive the carts, or at least one of the carts.
Okay. So,
Alina will drive.
Alina and Thomas are going to drive carts. Anyone going to attempt to rest?
Mouse will try to rest.
Okay. Give me 4
Constitution.
Yep. Ooh. Okay. That's 3 successes. That's enough.
And then she woke up.
Yep.
And contemplated things at the end of the night.
Right. Light. Are you going to try and rest, or are you going to... Yep. Well, that's... Yeah, that's enough. Alright, so Alina and Thomas are exhausted. I guess I'll roll for Mako. That's not good. That is good. That's not good. And that's not good, so no. Mako is also exhausted. Alright, and then I need a d20 from someone. However, because you are not sleeping here, you may have avoided something.
Yay!
Alright.
Do I need to be rolling perception for all this time where everybody's trying to sleep and
Probably not a bad idea.
see stuff?
Would I be perceiving things as I'm driving the cart?
Oh no.
Yeah.
A dose. A trace.
Not really. I don't think I would be.
A quattro.
Jeez. Okay. Thomas, you are dozing off while you're driving, but you're able to make it into town. Frydak, you do hear giggling in the woods a few times while you're driving.
Light?
Not light.
Can I tell if it's like close or far away?
Reddick hears mischievous giggling and automatically thinks it's light.
A mixture of close and far. You hear rustling in the bushes. You hear the sound of children giggling.
That's not ominous at all.
Moving at speeds that keep up with the cart through part of the night.
Okay.
Towards the third shift, they wane off, and you don't hear them anymore.
Okay. And then in fourth shift, do I hear them at all?
At the end of third shift, they wane off. That's the last you hear of them.
Okay.
Once again,
I'll wake up and
not sleeping there. You may have just saved yourselves an encounter.
I'll wake up and glare at Light and just be like, "Will you stop making sounds around me?"
Huh? What?
You, huh? What? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I think you're just looking to blame stuff on me.
Because you do stuff to make me blame you.
When did it happen?
When did what? Which time?
I don't know.
The chipmunks? The children giggling? The pants? When have you not tried to screw with me?
Children giggling. I've never done that one.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Reddick's got new ideas though.
Yeah.
Or Light's got new ideas.
Thanks for the ideas.
Light. Roll me a history check. With advantage. You would be familiar with the sound of children laughing in the woods. A little bit further prodding from Frydak for information would give you the information that this is most likely Fae games. It's hard to tell which one of the games it is. Whether it's Dryad Tag, catch the pixie or the wild hunt. But you're thankful that you continued to travel through instead of resting overnight.
Could they be faking?
So Fey games are never a good thing.
That was a horrible joke, Trap.
Oh, goodness.
I think it was very good.
Oh, goodness. So, you can either disclose that information or keep it to yourself.
I think I'll disclose it to Mouse and Thomas. The construct doesn't want to listen. Must not be programmed.
Mouse likes games.
Fey games are not to be played unless you're Fey.
Would Thomas know anything about Fey games or any warnings of Fey games from his teachings or anything?
It would be a fairly high DC history check for you. You would know that several people have wound up dead from Fey games.
Yeah, from what I hear, we want to avoid Fey games.
Yeah, none of you would have been kidnapped in the middle of the night to participate.
No, especially not the Fey.
After traveling through the night, how close do we get to Great Hollow?
You would be on the border of Great Hollow. So let's go ahead and map layer. Delete.
Blind. I'm blind. Ooh, that's a nice little town.
I'm down here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where you guys went.
We were just south of the border.
We got kidnapped by the Fae.
Evidently.
We got kidnapped by the Fae.
There we go. There's a couple of you. Why are you running all over town?
I'm just exploring.
He's all excited. He's like a kid in a candy store.
He got the zoomies.
It is late.
Alright, so I'm just going to...
Where do we come in?
You would be coming in from the south.
Like down here?
South. Yes.
I don't know, because half of your maps are like south of up here. So
Not half of them, only one of them. Thank you. Great auto.
Are there any guards in town?
No.
Oh, now I'm on there twice.
Is there a mayor or someone that would listen?
Well, that is a very good question.
Can we possibly find the answer to that next week?
Yes. We are
I'm
going
very
to
tired.
I know. We are going to call it here. As you enter the town, the morning greets you.
And Light casts Fireball right in the center of town.
Oh, gosh.
The morning greets you, and that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Well, that was fun.